Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO, babe. I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. Crank the AC to 79 and make a little island right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender, baby. Slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it. Cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Till the sun's up Monday, we'll tell our phones, do not disturb. I got my straw hat, babe. And you can finally pull the tags on your Tommy Bahama shirt. Blue crush up on the 85-inch sound machine. When we wanna hear the ocean, I think everything we need is right here. And there ain't a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender, baby. Slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it. Cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. Oh, this view of you, it's got everything I need. Yeah, the rooms, they're cheap. And if we don't wanna, we don't ever, ever, ever have to leave. Yeah, there might not be a palm tree in sight, but there's not a cloud in your blue eyes. If we need a drink, I'll be the bartender. I got a fifth of Patron and a blender, baby. Slipping on a swimsuit is overrated. We don't need a beach to get a half naked. Life's too short, let's not waste it. Cause paradise is wherever we make it. Paradise is wherever we make it. AC to 79. Paradise is wherever we make it. Do you hear that? My sanity about to break while everyone I know's out. On a trip, on a boat, on a lake. I'm tired of feeling all FOMO, babe. I don't even care if we stay home. Put our to-do list on ice. Crank the AC to 79 and make a little island right here.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome to the stream. We are back with the web crawler that we were trying to build over here. I'll let the people get through it and we will start. Oh, now nice. I'm excited today. So this is day 16. I forgot to make it day 16. Ami pakara pakara ya gawachi pakara. Okay. So let me open like before opening the IntelliJ, I have to like clear my mind like kya karna hai, really what I want to do. Currently we were building web crawler, if you all know. Let me write it at some fresh page now. Let me clear this up. I was solving some leak code. Okay. So right now we are building web crawler. It is a system design question, and not just we are not just looking it at in terms of system design. We are actually looking it at like a really good concept to be known. Okay, so we really want to know this concept because you guys know there is an orders app that I'm building, and in that one I need to make a simple HTML parser with web crawler in it. So this is actually a good start. And plus, why I'm building this, I should be very clear about this why. So why I'm building this, there are two major reasons. This concept, I want web crawler implemented inside my SaaS application. Okay, so that is where it is required. And second, we have practiced almost 40 graph lead code questions. So we have actually finished 40 lead code graph questions only, and web crawler has its like web crawler uses graph. Okay, so because of these two main reasons, I am actually building the web crawler. And on the first day, we have did the setup, and we have like implemented HTML parser. So we actually implemented HTML parser, a basic HTML parser, but from where, and see, goal of HTML, goal of web crawler is to like read all the, hey, can you guys not see my, okay, you guys can see my screen. Let me see if everything is fine before moving ahead. Yeah, we are there. Okay, so what we have built right now is this, and the goal of the web crawler is, for example, uh, suppose like this. This is a web page. Okay, there are, for example, multiple pages, websites on this. This is, for example, IndieDev.com. This is an HTML page. Okay, so this is an HTML page, and in this one, for example, there are multiple URL, abc.com, example.com, okay, maybe xyz.com, and the goal of this is to extract all the URLs. So how should be our it is like a response that we actually need. So we will have extracted URLs is equal to, it will be an array, and this array will actually, छोटा हो गया क्या, कैसा है रे एक्सकैलिड्रो, मेरे को एक मस्त सा कोई ये चाहिए यार जिस पे मैं लिख सकूँ अच्छे से, एकदम प्यार से. So let me give it infinite. See what kind of response I really want, because if we can first write the response, then we can then the rest of the process becomes really easy. If sometimes if you had tried to write some API and without even imagining or writing down what kind of a key you want from it, it becomes really difficult, or maybe slightly difficult to get to the response. So I always prefer to write the response first. So this, how should be this response? So apparently this will be an, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, API. So that means we will need a controller over here, and it will give us all the URLs present in this page. Okay, so this is the response, and this response will also have like success true. Hello. Let me do this preparations. मैंने stream starting की है नहीं. Just a second, man. Okay, let me put the Discord notification of the stream. भूल जाता हूँ मैं Discord पे डालना, लेकिन I want to start the stream in peace. शुरुआत में मेरे को ज़्यादा लोग नहीं चाहिए, बाद में if people join is fine. So ये YouTube का ही लिंक मैंने डाला इधर. How stupid I am. So let me delete this. हेलो KR1, व्हाट्स योर नेम? अगर तुम लोग नाम बताओगे तो मजा आ जाएगा ना अपना अपना. लेट मी पिन दिस मैसेज. बादल छुपा छुपा सा है, सब कुछ रुका रुका सा है, क्या तेरी मर्जी है जाना, मौसम कहाँ है ठिकाना, आगे है बरसात पीछे है तूफान, मौसम बेईमान. Tak धूम धूम tak धूम धूम tak धूम धूम tak. क्या तेरी मर्जी है जाना. Just a second. I'm so yeah, where I was, what kind of a response I actually want. So this will be success true or false, like based on the response that we will have. If in case something fails as well, so that also we need to include. And then we need to give the source URL. So source URL in this case is like IndieDev.com. This is our source URL. And then what things we should have over here is like status code I usually send. So this is type of response that I prefer. Instead of this extracted URLs, I usually write it as payload, but this time extracted URLs, writing extracted URLs makes more sense. So that is there. And the same response, for example, something fails, so success will be false, source URL will stay same, maybe 500 status code, and in this one we will send the error object. So error object will have or simply will just send an error message right now, something fucked up, like that. So we can have this extracted URLs won't be there, so let me remove this. And we actually need an error type. So error type would be any exception, handled exception that we will throw. Handled exception. Okay, success is false, or maybe will not send, then we'll send a message. whatever has failed, and then source URL is this, and something fucked up. Status code will not send like this. Okay, so this is in case of success, and this is in case of failure. And we also want to have payload, because it is going to be a post call, and it will have a payload. So what should be the payload? We will just send a URL. Okay, nothing fancy, nothing much. So we will just send complete URL, https slash IndieDev.com. so this will be the payload. Okay, so this is what we have to build. The point is now, see, एक second, अरे क्या है इनिया? By writing this, what we understood, what exactly we have to do. So till now we didn't had any controller. Yeah, so now we know we actually need a controller, and somehow we need to download this content from this particular URL, the source URL, whatever the user will give us. So these two things actually we want. So we wrote the HTML parser, but HTML parser will not work in the isolation. We actually need to download the downloader we need. So downloader, maybe it will download, it will fetch HTML for us. ठीक है? And this HTML will be passed to HTML parser, and from where this HTML parser will get the URL, the HTML parser actually need the URL. So input is actually URL. Okay, so that URL we will get it from the controller. Okay, so let me so this is, I'm oversimplifying the things, you know. So controller, live chat is open here right now. Okay, I'm getting some live chats. Chris, hello Chris. Okay, I was making one project in which Judge Zero का चाहिए था, but उसको virtual machine पे run करना पड़ेगा for free. Can I do that for free? Actually, I'm not very experienced with the stuffs. Can you help? What is Judge Zero? I don't know Judge Zero. Let me Google that. Judge Zero API. Okay. It is a robo-scalable open source online execution system. You can use it to build a wide range of applications. Okay, get started free basic. Okay, this authentication. Okay, Judge Zero, what it does? Authenticate. It has authorize, and okay, is it an authentication library like third party? Okay, so what is your question now? ओपन सोर्स बट वर्चुअल मशीन का आइडिया नहीं है उतना. वर्चुअल मशीन के लिए सी, you can have it on virtual machine, or you can have it on maybe a free EC2 tier instance of AWS. It is similar to virtual machine but better than what you have. भाई सिडैक कैसे है करना, कैसा है करना Gate versus SIDAC. I'm not sure about Gate. SIDAC is I like because it took only 6 months, and within 6 months it takes you on a very good path. So एक अच्छे लेवल पे ले जाता है. लीड कोड वो सबका कोड रनर. अच्छा बेसिकली वर्चुअल मशीन मतलब मैं नहीं समझा. तुम्हें होस्ट करना है, क्या करना है तुम्हें? API is there. You must be using that particular API to do some particular task, but then you want it to like what is your use case, like I am not able to understand किस लिए चाहिए तुम्हें, then we will see. You just give me, you are using judge 0 and you want to use virtual machine, but what's in between? Guys, kindly meanwhile do like the stream. Okay, so from this controller we will have one simple method, post mapping. So post mapping we will use, and okay, whatever the request param we will use, and this request param is just an URL, and this we will send it to this. Okay, so this is the basic thing we want. And after this what we need to do, I currently haven't thought about this. Okay, so there is a gray area, but this and these things I understood. This we have built, this is done. So let's build this downloader and let's build this controller. Okay, so these things we can start building now. मौसम का है ये दीवाना, आगे है बरसात पीछे है तूफान, मौसम बेईमान कहाँ से आए तुम, टक तुम दुम टक तुम दुम. Okay, so let's open the IntelliJ and let's start where we have left. See, if you ask me ekdam dangling question, I really wouldn't be able to answer you. If you ask me detailed question, then I can really help you out. And this is the book we are referring. This is System Design Interview by Alex Yu. And the chapter that we are currently on, we have already built URL shortener, and this time we are doing the design web crawler. Nobody actually writes the code or creates a mini project out of this, but me, I don't know what's the fuck wrong with me, but I like to create project out of this. I could have easily read this how this fuck works, and I could have understood that, but no. I want to build it. I want to build it and see in real life how the fuck it is working. Okay, this calculation part मेरे को एक बार दिमाग लगा के ना, because every system design के question में we have to like explain this and also conclude some and take some decision based on this particular calculation. So I'll come to that later. So this is the system design URL now that they have, this book has given, but we will take only baby steps, because we have to write the code. I have to try to write the code by hand as much as possible, because I'm very new to Java. Not very new at this point, I'm new to Java. And yeah, this is what we have. Levin Pandey, hey bro, kaise ho bro? I'm good brother, how are you man? Ayush, did I miss Ayush message? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, good. आगे है बरसात पीछे है तूफान, मौसम बेईमान कहाँ चले हो तुम. I can listen to some good music meanwhile, because I need to enjoy whatever I'm doing. अगर मजा नहीं आएगा तो क्या ही point. So what we can do, we can have this controller and we will create one controller that we need. So what should we name this particular controller? Maybe crawler. controller. This is what we have. Yes, add, and this is REST controller, and it should have like what should be its request mapping. Crawler. No, crawler is fine. It should be always processed with API crawler. A delete mapping कहाँ से आ गया भैंचोद? Request mapping. Okay, so this much, and we will need one method. Public, what should be its return type, guys? So it will be of type response entity. तो कुछ तो अपने को भेजना पड़ेगा. Response entity of type. We will decide that later. And test URL. We will keep it at test URL, or parse URL sounds better. Parse URL. Okay. And it will have the parameter request. क्या बोलते हैं यार उसको? Request param something. Request param. Simply URL is what we will take. Okay, so we will have the URL, and its type would be a string. We have to return this type of response. So whatever I have written over here, okay, this type of response, whatever I have wrote over here. So let me create success response first. Do we have the response? Let me create a package called response. Okay, usually I create two types of response. One is success response, because this makes the further development easy. Success response, yeah, add brother, add. And the second one I create is no, we are actually using record type of record this time, not the usual class, because Java has this new type, create a record, success response, and it will be of type record. Just don't ask this again, add, and then failure response, error response, and it would be of type record. So success response may we will have all these things. Okay, extracted URLs. It would be of type string, array, boolean success, string URL, and in status code. So this is what we want. And in case of oh, I fucked up, I wrote this in here. It should be inside the success response, and then the error response should be of this type. So error response of this type, this will be a string, this will be string, and this will be string. All of this would be string. So our this should give us a response of like success response is fine, right? Let me think. Success response is fine, I guess. Yeah, let me read the messages. So for my project I need to hey, I missed some messages in between. Yes, man, actually can't write big message because of words limit here. Okay, you can always text me on Discord or LinkedIn or wherever you possible. I always answer there. I don't know how I'm subbed. Bro, it's the magic of me. You know, you can't just resist me, bro. Whoever is texted this. Bro, can you suggest a project for hackathon? Okay, कौन सा टाइप का हैकेथॉन है लेविन पांडे? Which kind of hackathon? Is it a AI first or some specific or bug related? क्या है? What is the topic of the hackathon basically? So for my project, I need code running service. For that, I need Judge 0 APIs paid, but I can self-host to get all the features for free in which I manage. I tried running that service locally, but some issues. You can use Railway if you don't want any money to be spent. Railway is a good option. You can deploy. You can have your repo or everything on the GitHub and then use the Railway. What the fuck is this song, man? Try Railway. What name you said? Krish. Richmond, you can try Railway. I'll show you Railway. I was trying Railway for some project I have deployed recently, and I find it really helpful for someone who is starting out. For example, I have deployed this application on Railway. It is free, and I'm testing the application. Like 10 users are testing right now and still working fine. Wait, I'll show you. See, this is a basic project deploy. You just go and deploy and choose your GitHub repository. It takes out everything from there, and maybe you can take help of AI in case something fails. It also gives you type of files and everything you need. So try this Railway. Let me give you the URL. And for such issues now, if you can't write so much on here, you can always text me on LinkedIn or Discord, because I usually reply there. So actually we need to fetch something, so we don't have fetch or downloader right now. So we need a fetch response over here, which will fetch basically whatever the URL will pass. So input will be URL, and output would be the fetch response, whatever the response it will be. Slightly confusing because I don't know how to write the fetcher right now. We will see. So basically this fetcher actually give us the response of this type, you know. So this is I wrote wrong. Yeah, let it be, because our web crawler will only have two types of responses: success and error response. So that's not an issue. No, it will make a difference. It is wrong that I have wrote. Let me get from my so I usually write API success response, and let me get API response. So this I actually want. I have messed up over here. Let me fix that. Let me copy this and let me delete this file. It happens, you know. It is saying I'm using this over here, so let me remove this success response. Wait lala, wait. ये delete mapping कहाँ से आया? This we don't want, and let me go to this, delete this file now. Okay, and then create Java class. It should be named API error API success response, and it would be of type record. And usually I like to have do we need these many things over here? So if I can have this, okay, ये मैंने ऊपर का भी copy कर लिया. This is my template, that's why I'm copying this from my another project. किसका है तुमको इंतजार? क्या हुआ इसको एरर? वेट, हम एक एक चीज़ें कॉपी करते हैं इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग ऑल दोस थिंग्स. Okay, validation is there wouldn't be any, but let it be. And we need to add the constructor, so let's add the constructor, compact constructor, this timestamp, not compact constructor, yeah, this is better. And once when we actually pass some message, so that time let it be only one for now. And then instead of this error API response, let me delete this file. Delete ho ja lala. New Java class API error response, and it should be of type record, and it will again have these things. Okay, so should be generic key. Okay, so now this feature response. So feature response would be so fetch response we need to create, and we will create this. And I have actually copied this, so let me public yeah, this. Okay, this actually I wanted. Extracted URLs. Oh, this is a shortcut. And status code. Okay, so this should be the fetch response. What you guys are saying? Hello guys. Guru sir, how are you? Okay man, I'll check. How are you sir? Guys, can you do like the stream? I hope you guys are able to listen music and all, because not am I the only one who is listening to the music. Where is my Discord? Sorry, where is my OBS? You guys can listen to the background noise or what? Background noise aa raha hai kya? I have created a page object and HTML parser to extract content in the Guru branch. HTML parser. I have used HTML parser from you. It's your code only. Where An HTML parser. Okay, I need an HTML parser. So let me see what you have wrote. I'll just copy or get the code. इसका है ये तुमको इंतजार में हूँ यार, देख लो इधर तो एक बार मैं I wrote parser. HTML parser is fine. I've used see I think this line get element tag by tag. Yeah, we can extract URLs and extract URL. Okay, I'll just copy because I have some this. I'll just use your code as it is. Okay, so what is this elements you have used? Page. It is page from where? So let me just copy this. You have data. What is this page? I plan to do it little different. I have created a page object and HTML parser to extract content in the Guru branch. I am seeing that. Guys, kindly do like the stream here. I'm not gonna say this again and again. I'll say this again and again. So actually I want this is correct, list and all you have created. I'm not sure page page is like list links and all this. Okay, so I'll just copy your code. There is this is not an entity, correct? Maybe this can be an entity, so I'll create a new package and I'll name it as entity, and in this entity I'll create page, Java class page. Okay, and I'll get your code. Okay, this is fine. And then HTML parser, let me go and import this. Hey, import macha. A create type page I have. All of this it's saying what class page entity. I'll change the exception handling, but we'll keep it as is, like this. URI and this java.net. Okay, and URL also from there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I've got all your code. I guess there is nothing. Let me see the commits. 11 commits to date. This is the last time's code. I remember this. Okay, I've got all your code. Okay, now we're back to writing this. I want fetch response. I see the beauty of writing this API success response. API success response, and this will take fetch response. So this is how the response should be. Okay, now what you are saying? I have created page. Just get the page. We can extend it later. Yeah, I got the page. I don't know much, but I guess we have to make some real life project. See, Lavin, I'll tell you which project I couldn't be able to tell you, but I'll tell you one thing. अरे zoom क्यों हो जाता है इसकी मैक है. मैं मैकबुक 1 साल से यूज कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन आज तक नहीं समझा मैं मैकबुक कैसे यूज करना है. See, I'll tell you. In simple terms, I'll tell you what you should build, because the time has changed. See, for example, what should I see? एकदम simple सा example के through मैं बताता हूँ. For example, if you know Levin Pandey, what is web scraping? I hope you are still here. I'm explaining it to you. Okay, I'll get the latest test as well. See, for example, there used to be time teams हुआ करती थी just to do web scraping. Web scraping क्या करता है? It just go to the website. Take the HTML data and convert that data into particular type of JSON. So what it does, it goes to this, for example, this is any website. Text if Lavin you are still here, and from this website get, because we are doing web crawling, hence I'm giving the example in this one. Then we get क्या बोलते हैं इसको, get HTML data, then we do parse. Okay, parse, and then we write some functions. Okay, function to convert into object. Okay, object as in, for example, simple सा एक JSON object कुछ भी. यहाँ पे we have like product name, product ID, XYZ, and then name. Okay, maybe for example Lavin. Okay, so this type of object we used to create, and we used to store it in a DB. Okay, so this function, we have to actually write a function to convert all this data coming from this HTML, convert it into JSON and write it into DB, but it has some problem. Okay, suppose this parsing may, instead of writing this product ID, it write it as like, for example, product ID like this, or part ID. Okay, then your function fails, and this is a problem with the conventional function. So you can do one thing, you can replace this with AI. Simply only everything will be same, but just the core of this you can replace with AI. You know, you parse this data and give that क्या बोलते, parse data to AI and ask the AI to convert it to the JSON object, what kind of a final JSON object you want. So be it PRT ID, part ID, or whatever, AI will understand, because AI is smart, and it will give you exact in this type of object, and it will help you to store. So you are solving one a dependency problem over here, like कुछ भी हो सकता है यहाँ पे ना, because this different, there will be different kind of site. We just don't fetch the data from any site. So this is how you can fix a conventional problem using an AI. So this is very good example. You know, you can apply this particular thought process to any problem that you know. there are many conventional things that is being done. You can just replace one critical step with the AI and the complete project will be revamped. Yeah, sure, sir, sure. Agile Guru, yeah. Hello, Ghost Gaming, hello, man. Hello, Atharva. Then commit so I can take it from you. Yeah, sure. I have many plans for today. I'll do that and I'll commit and I'll tag you in the pull request and then you can check that. And also, if you can review some code, that will be also good. Agile. कंफ्यूज अरे यार ठीक है मैं एकदम ही तुम्हें सिंपल सा एग्जांपल दिया था फिर भी यू गॉट कंफ्यूज्ड confused as in confused in choosing the topic or confused in what I have explained you here. I was waiting for the light to come but electricity isn't available even now. Okay, I think it's more than 2 hours. So my a simple say is that you can generate hundreds of project idea from just one thought process. Which is like take any conventional function algorithm and just replace it with AI agent or AI क्या बोलते बस just connect AI API and then give this response to it and उसको बताओ कि मेरे को XYZ इस टाइप का एक रिस्पॉन्स चाहिए वही रिस्पॉन्स तू हमेशा दे मेरे को तो वो करके देगा. You can solve many problems based on this thought process. Do you know web scraping? Just let me know yes or no. Web scraping. I'll explain you on that further. Do you know web scraping? Laveen. So I actually need to build a feature which I don't have any idea about. Okay, what to do? No, I don't. Okay. In the past 24 hours, I performed load / soak testing with 2.4 million requests per 10 minutes and to get that into an automatic report with metrics was good fun. You were apparently on the next level. You understood something when you came? Yeah, I understood. You were trying to solve that problem, then you explained on the क्या बोलते हैं वेक्टर यूज करके मेरे को समझ में आ रहा था. मैं कॉल में था, दोनों आवाज आ रही थी मेरे को, लेकिन आई वॉज एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. डिलीट मत करो मैसेज. I can see your messages still if you don't know. Okay, लविन पांडे को फिर से बताते हैं. सिंपल करके कैसे बताएं? वेब स्क्रैपिंग एज इन फॉर एग्जांपल यू गो टू एनी विकिपीडिया पेज. आई एम गिविंग यू एन एग्जांपल. ओके, you search for example web scraping only. Okay, go to web scraping. This is a page and now explaining अभी बची है. Actually लाइट ने होकर दिखा रही है. It's okay. 1.5 hour plus remaining to be explained. Okay. Electricity का problem है. You can charge your laptop and then do some reparations na in case for the future. See, Lavin. For example, there are many use cases in company. While you work in any company, you will get to know you have to get the data from particular websites. Okay, So this is a website, for example, and you want to store this data in the database, but in your own format. Like you want your particular object, for example, it has different topics. It has history, techniques. This is a common type of how Wikipedia shows the data. So for example, you have 4 or 5 things in that object, and then you want to store. You just scrap, इसको बोलते हैं वेब स्क्रैपिंग. पाइथन की लाइब्रेरीज होती है. देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ लाइब्रेरीज यू कैन यूज टू पार्स दिस डेटा, get this data, fetch that HTML data, and convert that data into a particular object. So once you get this HTML into your code, this is literally a DOM that you see over here. Okay, so you can see this DOM structure over here. This DOM you get in your code in the form of suppose string, एकदम basic string में तुम्हें मिल गया. Then you have to search for particular tag. For example, there is a history somewhere written over here. So if you go here and search for history. Okay, so these are the tags where there is a history mentioned. So you have to just want you just want to take this information shown over here and save it in your DB. So you have to conventionally you had to write some functions for this, but right now you can give this task like get this complete DOM and give it to the AI and give the AI prompt कि मेरे को this type of object में data चाहिए, then AI will convert it. So it reduced your complete web scraping का task and simplified it. Like तुम्हें कोई particular function लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. अभी मैं इससे और simple करके नहीं बता सकता हूँ, मैंने बहुत simple करके बताया. अरे yo Meek bro, how are you? No, yeah, I know. What's going on here? Bro, we have resumed on the web crawler. So this web crawler that we are building, do you guys know web crawler? What is the web crawler? Every one of us have used web crawler, like not directly but indirectly. You know how Google works? Do you guys know how Google works? So for example, you created some site, something new site, and then how it lists in the Google search. For example, you go and maybe you say top 10 JavaScript interview questions and answers, for example. Okay, now tell me, how do you think Google does know that these websites contain the questions that you asked, top 10 interview questions, JavaScript interview questions and answers. Yo Kaustubh, hello sir. Okay, but ये कॉलेज के हैकेथॉन में गुड प्रोजेक्ट होगा. हाँ, yes, you can see, I'm telling you, this is a core project. You can use this core idea to any of the project, not just मतलब वेब स्क्रैपिंग ही करना ऐसे ज़रूरी नहीं. You can use it to any other things, but yeah, you can. It is actually good. Web scraping, I don't know, many people, new people haven't tried this kind of a web scraping. मतलब न्यू तरीके से किसी ने वेब स्क्रैपिंग अब तक किया नहीं होगा, मेरे को लगता है. So this can be a good idea, simple to implement. You just give the ChatGPT a prompt. I want to create a web scrapper, but क्या बोलते हैं, using an AI interface in between. So it will give you data miner type. Yes. Yes, SEO. SEO. How SEO works? SEO is like Google knows there are different keywords, like 10-15 keywords regarding your question. For example, your question has top 10 JavaScript interview questions and answers. So these are the keywords from your current question that you asked to Google. Like SEO just means it tries to find out these particular keywords present on different which sites these particular keywords are present, and it has, for example, it is not exactly like this. For example, it has a confidence level. So this first result matches your question like maybe 90+%. The second one maybe 80+, 70+. Like this, there are pages listed ordered. There are multiple pages, like currently we have 10 pages, but more you can go and see. But how Google knows, that is the question over here, and that question is being solved using a web crawler that we are currently building. So web crawler Google का एक bot है, उसको बोलते हैं Google bot. Google web crawler. Okay, so what is Google bot? It is called a Google bot. So this Google bot, whichever site, अभी तुमने कोई site एक blog लिखा, ठीक है, you wrote one blog, you have published it and now it's online, and now somebody, you searched it for the first time, then Google understand, oh, there is a new site. Okay, so Google bot crawls on your website, search through your website, उसको क्या बोलते हैं, parse करता है website को, and then it tries to save, not tries to save, it actually saves whatever the data you have, convert it into some their algorithm, code words, whatever the keywords you have in your blog, and then Google understands, okay, this blog means for XYZ thing, this blog is for JavaScript question and answer, and then next time whenever someone searches that particular question, it tries to list your blog into the top results. So that is how it works. So this is a web crawler. This is a very advanced web crawler Google bot has. That means Google bot is actually crawling on all the websites present in the world, basically, because Google has all the data. हैकाथन का नाम सुनते मेमोरीज एक्टिवेट हो जाती है. Data mining is kind of a different अथर्व, but we can say that it's a data mining. If काम करेगा पर पर्सन 50-50. मेरे को एग्जैक्टली समझा नहीं तुम क्या बोलना चाह रहे हो, बट यार ठीक है. सो दिस इज गूगल बॉट. गूगल बॉट इज अ वेब crawler. It is a very advanced web crawler. We are building a basic version of that web crawler because it is a very popular system design interview question. You can see we are referring to this book and it has this design a web crawler. So how to design a web crawler? They have given a diagram. You can see this diagram. Prize pool 50-50. Yes bro, तुम जीतो और हमें बस शेयर करो भाई डिस्कॉर्ड पे. वी विल बी हैप्पी इन दैट. करंट kbps क्या हो गया स्ट्रीम को? See, this is a web crawler example. This is the book I am following. It has, you can see, for example, first page has different pages. For example, a.com, b.com, c.com. So a web crawler extracts these URLs and again go to that particular URL. It goes to this URL and then on this page, a.com page, it has another list of URLs present. So it has to go to these extracted URLs as well, and you go and see till the time there is nothing, no more URLs present on any page, the web crawler crawls in that website. Similarly, like this b.com and c.com, and you can see simply it's a graph. Okay, you can say it a graph or a tree, whatever, but we are coming from the graph, so we will say it a graph. It is a graph, clearly graph that is being followed over here. And in the graph, you know, there is a BFS DFS concept, like breadth first search, depth first search. It is kind of a traversal. Okay, so BFS traversal, DFS traversal, we are doing that. If you guys remember how we used to solve the problem in this one, क्या बोलते ग्राफ में, this is exactly how we are gonna build. So अगर मैं तुम लोगों को इसका glimpse देना होगा तो I'll give you. Okay, let me show you how. So let me grab this. Hello तक्षक भाई, कैसे हो? How are you man? Bipartite acyclic graph, yes. अभी अपने पास एक्सपर्ट आ गया है, मैकडॉन. हेलो मैकडॉन. सो दिस इज व्हाट, अगर तुम लोगों को समझा, अभी मैं एक्सप्लेन ज़्यादा नहीं करूँगा, मेरे को बिल्ड करना है. लास्ट टाइम हमने कम बिल्ड किया था. नाउ आई वांट अ फीचर. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अ फीचर आई नीड, दैट इज द बिग क्वेश्चन ओवर हियर. सो एक सिंपल सा कोई HTML फीचर बनाते हैं. So HTML feature, it's just a downloader. Okay, and the goal of it to give us a response in HTML feature. Whatever the URL we will give, it should actually give us that particular. Okay, so we simply write simple method public fetch, क्या बोले उसको, simple fetch or give us the fetch response, and we will pass string URL in this one, and then the response type of this would be fetch response. Okay, fetch response, yeah, fetch response as the array, right? Yeah, string this, so this is perfect. And in this one we actually build each and every URL that has been passed, so we need a constructor in this one, and we need to pass this. So in Node I know there is an HTTP client that we used to use. In Java I'm not sure, a public final HTTP client, HTTP, is there any HTTP client? Yeah, HTTP client. No, will not build it here. Okay, we'll keep like this. Yeah, and here we will build. Let me keep it static. Okay, and yeah, that's why I wanted to have this as static HTTP client. We don't do this, we need to build this. पास तुम मेरे, new builder, build like this. Okay, why it's crying? Access to our instance reference. So what should be the correct way? Static keyword शायद नहीं चाहिए. This is fine. And now this fetch response. So there is something also कि we actually need to say कि कौन आ रहा है तुम्हारे वेबसाइट पे. भाई मेरा है परसों से एग्जाम पढ़ना है. ओके, मेरे को अभी तक बैकएंड नहीं आता. ओके, बैकएंड नहीं आता, इट्स फाइन. न्यूबीज, हेलो मैन और भाऊ. क्या हाल चाल? हम बढ़िया, तुम बताओ भाई, तुम्हारा क्या हाल चाल? ओ दुनिया में हम कहाँ मिलेगा. Bro, for what you are saying, what is the difference if we make a class static? So if we make it static, we cannot change it like this, no? So we made it final, so its value will be only finalized once. We will not change it. The class is not static, that's why it is some we keep, like for example एकदम ही ऐसी चीज़ें static रखते हैं जो हमें for example कोई एक पर्टिकुलर स्ट्रिंग यूज़ करना है या वो कभी भी चेंज नहीं होगा, तो वो हम स्टैटिक बना के रखेंगे उसको. सो दैट वी विल नॉट अपडेट इन द क्लास इन टाइम. सो वी आर अपडेटिंग दिस इन द क्लास. सो फीचर इज समथिंग, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, अपने को मैन आई रियली डोंट नो हाउ टू राइट द फीचर. हियर आई नीड एन AI. So let me log into HUI, because this downloader part I'm not sure how to write. क्या हुआ वेंचर इसको? वाह, आजा आजा जिंदगी शामी आने के तले आजा. मेरा तो चल रहा है, कल एक एग्जाम है 8:30 बजे. अरे तो पढ़ाई करो ना, यहाँ क्या कर रहे हो भाई? 8:30 AM. जाओ पढ़ो बेंचो, ये बंद करो स्ट्रीम. कल मिलेंगे हम. ये वेब स्क्रैपर बनाते बनाते सीख पाऊंगा कि हाँ हाँ हाँ, या यू विल इट्स वेरी easy. Uh, can you complete this class for me? I really get confused in Java because पूरा दिन मैं जावास्क्रिप्ट में काम करता हूँ, मेरा दिमाग कैसे चलता है रात को आके जावा. I have taken a very big hit on myself moving from JavaScript to Java. Let it complete this part. Can static classes be inherited? तुम लोग क्या एग्जाम ले रहे हो क्या मेरा यहाँ पे? Static no object instantiation required in Java. Yes, object. Basically making a class object for you. Maybe then can we inherit a static class through? I know we can't inherit a final class. I know it in .NET. Then can we inherit a static class though? I know we can't inherit it. Final. We can inherit a static class if it is been actually अगर किसी के और क्लास के अंदर होगा, if it's nested, then we can inherit. Okay, wrote the class. क्या किया इसने? URI ये मेरे को पता नहीं है. create URI dot create. What is this URI dot create? Is a static factory method used to create URI instance by represents uniform resource identifier. What it actually does? It calls standard new URI string construct. It catches the checked exception and drafts into runtime. जाने जावा पूरा कब समझ में आने वाला है. Return new URI throw new illegal exception. अगर मैं ये जावास्क्रिप्ट में Node.js में करता ना जो मेरे को एक बार भी हेल्प लेने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. हेलो एके. Okay. Uh, Let me give the complete line. The specific line creates a URL object from the string URL. Here is exactly what happens when your computer runs that line. It creates the string. The system looks at the text stored in your URL variable. It checks the characters from the left to right. It breaks the text into pieces. The method slices it into a string into official webcom. Okay, screen, the protocol, HTTPS, authority, the main domain and port, path, the final directory location, query, the extra parameters like search. Okay, it validates the syntax. The method verifies that your text follows strict rules. It contains illegal characters like unencoded spaces. Okay, okay. Okay, this is what it's checking if it's null at all. ऐका देवा HTTP client, HTTP parser, header, user agent, accept text. बहुत ही मुश्किल सा बना दिया इसने कुछ तो, मतलब do we actually need this many things? URI, timeout, of second header, get, build. It is an HTTP request response. Hello, senior. Hello, Roman Reigns. How are you, man? Okay, I have to believe what it has written because I am not sure. HTML feature is here and non-null type. So how can I fix this? इसका कोई तो सिंटेक्स होता है ना कि नॉन नल वाला पेज करने का. Oh, I can have it inside try and catch. So try and catch. This should be actually the error. And status would be 500. Timestamp, local date now, dot to string. Timestamp कौन से इसमें भैंचोद अपना it's the controller. ये मेरे को AI लूप में नहीं जाना है ना. हाँ, अगर मैं एक बार गया तो मैं वही यूज़ करूँगा. HTML API error response, local date time है. So local date time ही मैंने यूज़ किया ना. It will be white sky in status string error. It is this. First is this. Second is end status. Third is this. Message. Fourth is message, for example, test. And then fifth is path. So path is this. क्या path है इसका अपना? /API/crawler /crawler and then validation errors. This should be optional. So मेरे को एक उसमें कंस्ट्रक्टर चाहिए जिसमें वैलिडेशन एरर्स ना हो. Let's see. I tried connecting with you in LinkedIn, but it was asking about your Gmail. No. नहीं भाई, नहीं पूछता ऐसा ना. नहीं, तुम्हें बस उस पर फॉलो रिक्वेस्ट भेजना है एंड देन यू कैन डायरेक्टली टेक्स्ट, बिकॉज मेरे को नए लोगों की मैसेजेस आते हैं यार. मेरे को जावा में अच्छा होना पड़ेगा, ऐसे में नहीं कर सकता ना. बेसिक चीज़ें. null is fine. Response entity. Oh, it's a success response that I'm sending. Okay. That's the error. Rim jim. फिर इसको नहीं हम लिख सकते, ये सही है. ये बेसिक चीज़ें मेरे को सही करनी पड़ेगी. This non-null argument is expected. So let me ask how to fix this. How can I fix this? You can try again. Right now LinkedIn is open. You try sending me a message. If it's asked for the email, you can use this email, but it should not ask. Solution 3, no, I want @non-null. That's why I really like JavaScript. उसमें बस मेरे को क्वेश्चन मार्क देना है and I'm done. Okay. Let me run this and let's see. Localhost 8080 and yeah, क्या है अपना API/crawler. API/crawler and URL equal to okay, fetch successfully extracted URLs null. It does not have anything. So let me give this particular it actually working, no? Okay, it actually not extracting the URLs. Fail, success, false. Okay, now we have to parse this fetch response URL to HTML parser, because HTML parser did not work over here. ये HTML parser मैंने उनका उठाया हुआ है. HTML feature should give the response to HTML parser, so we are not using HTML parser, we are using HTML parser. अच्छा, new HTML parser. I don't think so. This how it should work. You should wait, our crawler actually should it's sending so many snaps. Do he have जिसने this feature response should be actually passed to HTML parser. So HTML parser अपने को यहाँ पे चाहिए होगा. तुम लोगों के लिए बहुत ही बोरिंग सा होगा, बट इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट. I cannot do like always some entertaining thing over here, so sometimes I have to do the boring stuff because मेरे को सीखना है. The main purpose of these live streams is to learn something new, ना कि ऐसे ही. So I need to actually map this fetch response to HTML parser. And HTML parser is a list of extracted URLs. So let me use this HTML parser in this controller. So private final HTML parser and then use this HTML parser over here, and यहाँ पे HTML parser dot extract URLs and fetch response has actually fetch URLs dot you have to map on this. So this we will use basic code भी हम लिखेंगे भाई, and we will do map extracted URL HTML parser and to list extract URLs. We don't want this to list. Extract URLs. Okay. Wait. We want these extracted URLs to be part of. We actually need to update this extracted URLs, no? So we have to add all the URLs to this but it will not end ना. तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे, we'll take a list of string, extracted URLs is equal to new array list. This is what we will use. Import, and then extracted URL via scribe. Extract is already defined in the scope. Acha, extracted URL list, and then this is we don't want, and then extracted URLs dot add all. Okay, so this is what we want. टू लिस्ट क्यों लिख रहा है ये बेंचो? टू लिस्ट नहीं चाहिए ना मेरे को यहाँ पे, मेरे को उसको लिस्ट में कन्वर्ट नहीं करना है. रुक जा भाई, पहले ये कुछ तो लफड़ा दे रहा है. स्ट्रीम मैप इज इग्नोर्ड, रिजल्ट ऑफ स्ट्रीम मैप इज इग्नोर्ड. तो मे बी फॉर ईच इज दी, बिकॉज वी डोंट वांट द रिटर्न टाइप. नाउ वाइड स्क्राइंग, contents of collection are updated but never queried. Yeah, we'll query it, don't worry man. And then actually fetch response पे update करना है अपने को. fetch response dot set, हमने set वगैरह नहीं लिखा है क्या? response entity, fetch response we have actually created as a, क्या बोलते हैं इसको, which is wrong. So अपने को entity form में चाहिए, because we want getters and setters of it. But let's see how we can manage this extracted URLs. No, ऐसे नहीं होगा ये, अपने को fetch response बदलना पड़ेगा. अभी फिलहाल के लिए अपने को परसिस्ट नहीं करना है, तो मैं ये सब नहीं लिखूंगा. स्ट्रिंग स्पेसिफिक थिंग्स we will let it pass, and we will have this. So I can ask AI to create, can use Lombok, getter setter. Okay, and then create this entity from these vars. Okay, because I actually need an entity. पता तुम रहता कहाँ, क्या तेरा पता. Okay. So I'll simply delete this fetch response entity. Fetch response. Let me go and delete this response. Okay. It's asking me to refactor. refactor fetch response की जगह हम fetch response entity यूज करेंगे. this we don't want. बाकी है fetch response we don't want. Okay. छोड़ा and यहाँ पे fetch response entity should be used. Fetch response entity, fetch response entity, fetch response entity, entity. Okay, so there is no problem. 7 related problems, no problems. Okay, and then fetch response, we will again write this, don't worry. Yeah, you do this changes, you finish this entity. इजी है, बहुत टाइम लेता है सिंपल सिंपल चीज़ों को करने में. Now let me delete this fetch response. Okay, कहाँ पे बचा है अभी? वेट, यहाँ पे अभी हम इसको चेंज कर देते हैं. तो fetch response dot set extracted URLs, extracted list to array. Will this update? Will this update the existing array or reset it to new? Well, I don't know about this syntax. Will this update? It will reset replace to the Y in the current implementation. This brand and list is created declaring this. You can do get extracted URLs dot add all. Okay. Get extracted URLs dot add. Get extracted URLs dot add all, and we can do this extracted list, and we don't need this so that it will update the list because we want the final updated list. Okay, and okay, now this part is okay. Source URL it's set. Okay, and then about the response now. Return response entity and URL passed successfully. Okay, so maybe this will work. Let's rerun this and let's see. URL passed successfully. Now we are at least seeing successfully through extracted URL as array. कहाँ से आया है extracted URL as array? नहीं चाहिए अपने को ना. Fetch response entity, set extracted URL array, ये नहीं चाहिए अपने को ना. ID, success, status code, extracted URLs is fine. This dot status code नहीं है पापा. Fetch response is not we want to have. Okay, map ना करें fetch response. Fetch response कहाँ यूज किया गया है ये नहीं चाहिए अपने को. I have to delete this. Fetch response entity, I don't want this. Okay, this is clear. Let me go stop this and delete this fetch response. This is deleted, so never been referred, and now at least it should get extracted URLs as an array. Fetch response get extracted URLs नहीं चाहिए, array get extracted URLs to array. Still we are not able to see the extracted URL list, so I can, there is something failed, extracted URLs not found. It created, that's why I didn't want H2 database. No, application properties, I don't want this. Out of date. एक सेकंड, यहाँ पे extracted URLs is this. Let me rerun this. It failed. The database thing. Web crawler. Let me open my SQL workbench. Web crawler DB, I have this. सब उसका पता दे. Oh sorry, I missed so many texts यार, मैं I was so busy. By non-text, sorry. Hello everyone, hello, yes sir. क्या हुआ भाई बवाल हो गया. फर्जी प्रोजेक्ट बना के लिंक्डइन पे रेफरल का भीख तो मांग लिया, मेल आया है कि 2 वीक्स में इंटरव्यू है, ना बैकएंड क्लियर ना डीएसए, क्या करूं भाई. कंपनी का चिट्ठा पट्टा खोलो, प्रिपेयर करो, कोई नहीं, इंटरव्यू दो भाई, कोई नहीं, बिना डरे इंटरव्यू दो भाई. नॉन टेक से हूँ, मन स्टैक सीख रहा हूँ, कुछ एडवाइस दो. प्रैक्टिस करो ब्रो, स्टार्ट विथ सम मिनी प्रोजेक्ट्स एंड देन स्लोली मूव टू. स्पैमर, ओके वी हैव. इतने मैसेज करने से जल्दी सीख जाएगा भाई. स्पैम मत करो भाई, कोई बात नहीं भाई, बस कॉन्फिडेंस मेंटेन रखना. मोस्ट कॉमन इंटरव्यू, यश हैज रिसेंटली क्लियर्ड एन इंटरव्यू, सो एटलीस्ट इंटरव्यू का एक्सपीरियंस तो मिलेगा. यस, दैट इज व्हाट वी वांट. कौस्तुभा, मैंने तुम्हें एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है सब कुछ. आई हैव समथिंग वेरी फनी टू शेयर. लेट हिम रीड द कमेंट्स, आई विल रिवील इट. या आई एम रीडिंग द कमेंट. जॉब मिल चुकी है मुझे, और कास्ट वास्ट मत करो यहाँ पे. कास्ट वास्ट क्या कास्ट कर रहे हैं? ओके हटा जाती. मैं हूँ यहीं पे. अरे जॉब मिल चुकी है, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन ब्रो. यू आर ग्रोइंग सो फास्ट, दैट इज गुड. बैकएंड करके घी खत्म कर दिया है मेरे दिमाग में. कॉन्फिडेंस ही तो नहीं आता. आएगा, अरे कॉन्फिडेंस तब आता है जब हम बनाएंगे ना कुछ, तब कॉन्फिडेंस आता है. ऐसे कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस यश ब्रो. एंड गाइज आर काइंडली लाइक द स्ट्रीम. आज थोड़ा ड्राई जा रहा है ना स्ट्रीम, सो Do like the stream. Congratulations. I have something to share. Yeah, do share. और क्या शेयर करना है? यस 5 इंटरव्यू भगवान भरोसे छोड़ना होता है. यस वही. भगवान के भरोसे नहीं छोड़ना है, भगवान के लिए होता है. मतलब वो बोलते हैं ना कि पहला विकेट भगवान को, वैसे. तो 5 इंटरव्यू दो पहले और देखो क्या होता है. हो गया तो सही है, नहीं हुआ तो सीख लेंगे कुछ ना कुछ. क्या पढ़ना है वो समझ में आ जाएगा. यू विल करेक्टली अंडरस्टूड दैट. क्या पूछेंगे तुम्हें? लिख भी नहीं पा रहा हूँ, पता नहीं क्या लिख दिया. भावना पोहोचणं महत्वाचं. तुम्हारे ये इशारे. ऑफिस जाता हूँ तो मेरे को जुकाम क्यों हो जाता है? तो कुछ है मेरे ऑफिस में. देयर इज अ ट्रिक दैट आई कैन सी राइट नाउ. मैं अगर इसको डबल क्लिक करूँ. अच्छा तो नहीं हो रहा है. शो टेबल्स. ओके. fetch response and extracted URLs. 2 tables हमने कैसे बनाए हुए. in the entity there is only one fetch response entity. Set extracted URLs is fine. एक्सट्रैक्टेड URLs क्या है ये टेबल? ये मैंने तो नहीं बनाया. ओ इट इज वन टू मेनी. हाउ स्टूपिड आई एम भाई. तुम स्प्रिंग बूट सीख रहे हो और ऐसा डम क्वेश्चन कैसे पूछ सकते हो? Because it's one to many ना. fetch responses. एक सेकंड ना, मैं पढ़ता हूँ मैसेज. ये मिस्टेक्स मेरे को करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. अगर ये मिस्टेक्स मैं नहीं करूँगा यहाँ पे तो आई कैन नॉट बी ए गुड डेवलपर. तो ये तुम लोगों के लिए बहुत छोटा लग रहा होगा कि ये क्या छोटी छोटी चीज़ें करके देख रहा है, लेकिन ये करना ज़रूर है बिकॉज आई एम न्यू टू जावा. आई हैव समथिंग टू शेयर. बताओ यश भाई क्या है? चैट नहीं दिख रही क्या मेरे को? यश यश भाई पार्टी तो बनती है. यस लेट मी यहाँ पे भी डाल देते. कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस. फर्स्ट गुड न्यूज़ है अपना ना. अरे मैसेज तो किया मैं. अरे मैसेज नहीं आया ब्रो. उसके बाद मैसेज नहीं आया तुम्हारा ना. मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे जो ये कर रहा हूँ ना वही सब मैं पोस्ट कर रहा हूँ पता है. और आई एम गेटिंग स्लाइटली गुड रिस्पॉन्स वहाँ पे. 2-3 हज़ार व्यूज आ रहे हैं. पीपल आर लाइकिंग दिस. 61-77 विच इज़ फाइन. मैंने एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया था. मैं हमेशा इंस्टाग्राम को चूतिया ही समझता हूँ. somebody commented So I'm just posting it as it is, you know. So I hope you are liking it. कूल लग रहा है ये ऐसे पोस्ट करना है यहाँ पे. डिस्कॉर्ड पर करता हूँ. ओके कूल. ये मैसेज आया नहीं तुम्हारा. एक्सट्रैक्टेड यूआरएल्स अभी भी नहीं आए अपने ना. जहाँ देख लिया है तेरे जैसा है. लेट्स डीबग दिस. सो डीबग करेंगे तो अपने को अच्छे से समझेगा. तेरी याद थी. गाइज लाइक कर देना स्ट्रीम को. मैंने कोई पोल डाला हुआ है ना. यस आई नो some streams are real boring but some streams are fun, so it's up to you what you really like and what you don't. या तुम्हारा YouTube चैनल लिंक शेयर करो. लिंक शेयर करना. विल सी. I want to see क्या आ रहा है यहाँ पे. New extracted controller. So let me enter this. What does this fetch response as? URL is this. Success false, status code, extracted URL, array size is this. Okay. Extracted URL list 0. Extracted URLs फंक्शन काम नहीं कर रहा. फिर अपना माँ तुझे सलाम, मामा तुझे सलाम. Okay, let me do one more time and let me go. इसके अंदर नहीं गया मैन. Extracted list, add all, HTML parser, HTML parser dot this. यहाँ पे नहीं आया. बहन जो यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं आया. दिस इज वॉट कोडिंग इज. डिस्कॉर्ड पर मैसेज किया है वही सेम मैसेज यहाँ पर रजिस्टर नहीं हो रहा. ओके थैंक गॉड दे डिडंट फाइंड आउट.
Okay, so do you know what happened with me today? Before that, just know I'm an undergrad student and I recently landed an engineering job. Big deal for me, right? Cool. So I was tasked with setting up this tool end-to-end for everyone on the team. Simple enough, except I didn't have admin access. And you need admin.
Is it your voice, bro? Yes. If it's your voice, then your pronunciation is really good, man.
Access to literally anything. So I go to my CEO and I'm like, hey, I need admin rights. And this man, my CEO, he looks at me and goes, I don't know how to give you admin access. So he just gave me his credentials. Like, sure, take my login, figure it out. So I log in as him and I'm trying to give myself the admin access. But my stupid ass, I don't know what happened, what I did. I just made myself the CEO of the whole company. Like, full CEO, top of the food chain. Like, kicked my actual CEO down to manager. I just made myself the boss of the company I just joined as an undergrad. At first, I was terrified. My heart stopped. I was like, oh no, I just committed corporate treason. Oh no, what do I do? But then, I don't know, it's just so fucking funny. Like, imagine being that CEO to give some intern your password and suddenly you're a manager. Eventually, I figured it out, reverted everything back, gave myself the correct rights. Nobody got fired, nobody even found out. But yeah, that happened. That's my day. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.
Bro, your communication is really good, man, yeah.
So I was sitting there thinking, what do I say?
भैंचो ये इंडियन वॉइस ही नहीं लग रहा है, न इंडियन एक्सेंट है, कुछ नहीं। भैंचो ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये कोई यूएस कनाडा का बंदा आके जो वॉइस ओवर करते हैं ना, वॉइस ओवर आर्टिस्ट, इट्स लाइक दैट वॉइस.
How do I say it?
इट्स अ वेरी
How do I sound
रिफ्रेशिंग
more
वॉइस, या.
expressive, more authentic, more approachable?
सी वॉइस, यूजुअली द पर्सन हु इज नॉट दैट कॉन्फिडेंट, उसका वॉइस में ना कम ऊपर नीचे ऐसे होता है. मतलब कभी वो कोई चीज़ एम्फसाइज करके बोलेगा, कोई नॉर्मली बोलेगा, लेकिन बट योर वॉइस इज लाइक straight, and which is considered as the best voice for voiceover.
You know the whole thing. And then I just stopped. Because honestly, I don't think I'm gonna find an answer by sitting here overthinking everything.
Yeah,
I think I just gotta make videos, sound dumb, feel embarrassed, collect all that cringe along the way, and eventually I'll figure it out, or I won't. Either way, I'll learn something. That's just how it works, right? You suck. You keep
yeah, you are
going.
good that you are trying to
You suck a
improve,
little
but
less. One day, you
this
wake
is
up
this is good, man. इसका वॉइस तो यार बहुत ही बढ़िया है.
and... Okay, so do you know what happened with me today?
कोई भी एंगल से इंडियन नहीं लग रहा.
Before that, just know I'm an undergrad student and I recently landed an engineering job.
Bro, I'll suggest you, Yash, there are like क्या बोलते, jobs for like freelancing jobs and all की voice over artist. You can give it a try, bro. मतलब doing your job, just give it a try. Yeah, I'm just trying to be more expressive. Yeah, you are real. Is Java really worth learning in 2026 or not? I'll let you know once I land in any job. I haven't started applying to the jobs, but I'll start and then I'll conclude the journey. Like, is it really worth it? Was it really worth it? Like spending 3-4 months while learning the Java, doing projects, doing lead code. Was it really worth it? I also still don't have the answer. I'll let you know once I jump into the market, and we'll see. Bro, teach me how you speak. Yes, really, man. Should I go with MERN? But I think web development is dead sooner or later because of AI. No, man, it's not like that. It's not like that. AI will never take the ownership of the code. That is the point. Companies, that is a problem that companies been trying to solve. So I don't see there would be any difference. Like, developers has to take the ownership of the code. So don't think in such a way ki AI is gonna do that. Should you go with MERN or should you go with Java? If that is the question, I'll tell you, if you are right now in MERN, if you have already started with MERN, just stick with it. If you have already started with Java, then stick with the Java. Don't jump the benches. एक पे फोकस करो. चेतन ब्रो, मेरे को पसंद आया. बस
cool. So
तुम पे लड़कियां फिदा होगी भाई. यश, that's for sure. Hey, is it a song? Is it a copyright song? But यहाँ वहाँ सारा जहाँ देख लिया है, कोई भी तेरे जैसा नहीं है, अस्सी नहीं 100 फिर। एक्सट्रैक्टेड यूआरएल्स क्यों नहीं मिल रहा अपने को? एक्सट्रैक्टेड यूआरएल्स अंदर क्यों नहीं जा रहा ये? Step into the hell, step into the hell. Hey macha, it didn't go in, bro. Hey, somebody took the like back. Kindly give the like back. आज पता नहीं, आज likes anyways कम है. मैं एक दिन छुट्टी क्या ले लिया, सब लोग गायब हो जाते. Don't do this. Can you say the same thing about AI after like 5+ years? Because before 2026, AI can't even write code, but now they do. But I know, like the review of code is that AI is fail with the time. Will we get it? No, bro. See, down the line, 5 years, nobody knows what is gonna happen. Okay. अभी आ रहे हैं मैसेज, अभी ये लाइव चैट पे किया मैंने, वो आ रहे हैं. सो डाउन द लाइन 5 years, nobody knows what is gonna happen, but right now that is not the situation. And there always will be developers, so don't worry about that. Some of the tasks will be automated by AI. No, some of the tasks will be automated with the help of AI, but your job will be there. AI, abhi bhi AI still, it's not that cheap. I'll tell you one thing. AI is still not that cheap. It's not even cheaper than the Indian engineers. If it would have been cheaper than Indian engineers like us, our complete IT industry is dependent on the projects that we are doing for US, Canada, UK, all these developed country ke projects we are doing in our country. And why these projects and these companies are coming to India? Because we are cheap, we are available in bulk, and the skill level is okay for them. So that's why they are still hiring us. AI is still not more expensive than us Indian developers. So if it would have been cheaper, then these companies would take only a day to shut down the companies in India and go back to their own homeland. So it's still not there, hence we are still here. And there wouldn't be a point ki sab kuch hi ho jayega. Yeah, there will be a point ki before 10 people would require to do any particular job. Now only one person is required to do the same job. So we have to be that capable of. There will be of course job cuts, but there will be of course new job will be created in that. I feel like coding is an art. It's like they take it as like hobby in the history, but look now they are running industries. Yeah. I missed some text by mere kuch comments are just are. I'm gonna clip this stream. Wow, I'm gonna propose to 1,000 girls now. You have made me so much confidence. I have to find a way to digest it. No, yes, you have that skill. So the only downside that I see you have is you don't know much about yourself right now. So you are there, you just don't know yet. Is there any resources you recommend be the best one? Resources about what? Best in what? जो ये एक्सट्रैक्टेड यूआरएल्स में जा नहीं रहा है. मैंने एक्सट्रैक्टेड यूआरएल्स का कोड ने ये किया ना. Extract URLs function has some issue. Debugger is not going in that function. What's the issue? Here arrays.stream get extracted URLs. If I can calculate this much only. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, extracted URLs. यहाँ सारा जहाँ देख लिया है, कोई भी तेरे जैसा नेक नहीं. There is something to calculate. मेरे को डॉट नेट में पता है. इसमें कैसे शो evaluate an expression. Maybe this. Evaluate this. Result size 0. Thanks. Size 0. I need to call scenario B, scenario A. If you want to fetch and parse the given URL level 1, this is what we want, scenario B. I'll just write this code. Ask AI to write. Yes, this is the whole point. I'm doing Java backend developer, bro. My current focus is I'm focusing on this book, system design. So I'm using this book to also create mini projects and all. This is really helping me out. And I also did lead code. So I did lead code using Java, and creating the projects is what I'm doing. So that is what helping me out here. So I hope this will help you as well. Fetch response entity, root response is success. Okay, so it has given us some good shit now. Let me stop the server. Let me stop this debugger. And fetch response, it is called root response. Okay, and if this root response is success, then inside this what is this? Inside this I have to create this list. Let's create this list, and then we have to like for loop in on string URL, child URL on root response dot get extracted URLs. Okay, and then inside this fetch response entity is equal to child response is equal to HTML, not fetcher, HTML parser, HTML fetcher dot fetch child URL, and if child URL is success, then we will extract this and add all to this. Okay, then at the end of this root response dot get extracted URLs, add this, and at the end we have to return this. So return, we don't actually need this now. Return response entity API response. So instead of this root response is success, and root response. So this is not okay. Let's try this if this works, because maybe this function had the issue. I'm just pass out. It's very bad English, wrong English, pass out. And look what I see after 4 years of engineering. IT industry is going through bloodbath. Like even skilled are not getting it. How many projects have you done in Java? Share your GitHub on the Discord. This is for Chetan. Yeah. Okay, so see recently whatever the projects I have done. I'm still not there, I know that. So here is my repo. Repositories, all repositories. This is my profile. ये प्रोफाइल खुल क्यों नहीं रहा है जब this. So you can check my repo bro. I am still making projects daily basis. कुछ ना कुछ तो कोड कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि कोड करके जब तक फेल नहीं होगा ना, unless until I'll get familiarized with the all the errors issues with this. So this is orders app. This is a project that I'm gonna show it on my resume. That is my core project. Then this was my first project, IndieDev Auth Starter. It is basic front-end, back-end authentication with the JWT, which is the one type of project that I always do when I start with some new technology. URL shortener is a system design project that I did, but I did it end-to-end, and also used Docker, learned Docker Kubernetes and deployed it on AWS EC2 instance plus Kubernetes locally. So this was a really good project. In this one I finalized क्या बोलते हैं उसको, what type of boilerplate code I need, what type of error handling I should do, how to do global error handling, filters, how to use filters and all those things. From these two projects I learned. Then there is this rate limiter. It is again a system design concept. I built using all the available algorithms on this rate limiter. This is front end for this backend orders hub. Web crawler I'm currently building. These are LLD practice sets that I did, which are very general examples. Smart parking lot system, library management system. These are LLD. Payflow. This is a LLD project. Then ChatBrain is it's something fun project. I wipe coded this ChatBrain. Meditrack is again LLD project. Lead code tracker is something that I want, so I'm building that. Yeah, this was older project. So these many things I have done in Java. You can also try, and maybe after that you will also get little bit of confidence. Still मेरे को इतना confidence नहीं है Java पे, to be honest, because I'm from a JavaScript background, and the kind of confidence I have on JavaScript I still don't have on Java. बहन जो चला नहीं इसकी माँ का. Now let me debug this. Light came just now. Okay. My project is no worth showing. अरे it's fine bro, it's fine. See, किसी को दिखाने के लिए नहीं, अगर तुम्हें खुद if you can learn something from it, that's a good project for you. No man, I don't wanna get exposed. I'm also just started. I'm not a pro. I will share you the repo URL. You can see. I'll become pro like in maybe next 2 or 3 months. I'll be like exceptional in Java. That's not a point. I'm at now intermediate level. Like 2-3 months ago, I didn't even know anything in Java. But now I know I'm at intermediate level in Java. But still, I sometimes do fuck up in basic concepts in Java. So I'll do that. फ्रंट एंड बना लिया, बैक एंड का कैसे मैनेज करूँ? बैक एंड सीख लो ब्रो. जावा में विच एवर टेक्नोलॉजी यू वांट यू कैन बिल्ड इट. फ्रंट एंड बना लिया, वेब स्क्रैपर तुमने बना भी लिया. Oh my god, damn. Don't delete the message and kindly do like the stream guys. Yeah, you guys are like being very lazy today. I know Thursdays are the worst day to stream, but you guys should like the stream. At this point it should be a convention over here. From where did you did JavaScript? Your project are crazy. Forget my autocorrect. I don't wanna correct them. I'm too lazy. Everyone is lazy. Mohammad Hamza. Some projects are beginner. I'm making Pinterest type app currently. Newbie learning backend. Yeah, this is the best way to learn. You know, write the code, make the mistakes, and right now, though, you know, there is AI right in the IDE to help us out. So if we make the mistake, we immediately correct it and we understand it what's wrong here. Whenever I try to learn Java, it's just mental fatigue, because you must be taking a big step. Try to take baby steps and everything will feel easy. JS is best, Java never. True for some. I am a JavaScript developer professionally. I'm not a Java developer professionally. लविन भाई ऐसा क्यों? सबके अलग अलग सोच है अथर्व. सब कुछ सबको पसंद नहीं आता। धर्मराज क्या नाम है भाई, धर्मराज। आर यू वर्किंग इन इंडिया? यस सर, आई एम वर्किंग इन इंडिया। पता नहीं, बस आई डोंट लाइक जावा, आई एम मोर कंफर्टेबल विद JS. Yeah, maybe some people are comfortable with JS, some people are comfortable with Java. I find Java has a like pattern based, JavaScript also pattern based, but यार उसमें एकदम ही अजीब टाइप से you can write same function in 3 different ways. I really don't like that. Having multiple options really make me confused. Give me one straight line कि you have to like you can do this in this way, I'll do that. वो मेरे को अच्छा लगता है। कौस्तुभ भाई, अरे भाई मेरा बताओ, मेरी पढ़ी ऐसे करता हूँ, प्रोजेक्ट का डॉक्यूमेंटेशन निकाल लेता हूँ एंड रट्टा मार देता हूँ, काम खत्म। I'll tell you कौस्तुभ, whichever the project that you have, open a open a codex terminal in that, okay? उसको बोलो I'm starting new in this project, I want to know documentation, I want to understand this project, so can you write me a documentation of this along with a good architecture diagram? Listen to me carefully, give this exact prompt, okay? So create an architecture diagram that I can understand, and वो एक डॉक्यूमेंट क्रिएट करके देगा, उसको पढ़ो, ठीक है? आस्क हिम इंक्लूड ऑल द फाइल रेफरेंसेस एज वेल, ठीक है? वो ऐड करो उसमें, तुम्हें एक एंड टू एंड आइडिया आ जाएगा उस प्रोजेक्ट का, क्या है क्या नहीं। देन टेक एनी वन API और जो भी एक वन फीचर एंड ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट एंड टू एंड, एंड देन रन दैट प्रोजेक्ट लोकली। इफ यू हैव द रेपो, रन दैट प्रोजेक्ट लोकली एंड देन सी। रट्टा मारो, ये मारो, कहाँ तक रट्टा मारोगे? इंटरव्यूअर को पता चल जाएगा पट से तुमने रट्टा मारा है, क्या किया है। उसके अंदर घुसो एंड देन उसी कोडेक्स को बोलो, वंस यू अंडरस्टैंड, वंस यू फील लाइक यू आर एटलीस्ट 20-30% there in this project, you know only 20-30%, then start interviewing yourself on that project. So ask the same codex chat कि take my interview, ask me 10 questions on this. So वो 10 क्वेश्चन का आंसर देने की कोशिश करो, एटलीस्ट उसको बोले कि ऑप्शनल बेस दे दे, मतलब उसको ऑप्शंस हो। देन चूज द ऑप्शन। अगर यू मेक अ मिस्टेक्स, यू फॉर एग्जाम्पल 3 सही होते हैं 7 गलत होते हैं, तो वो 7 जो गलत हुए उस पर और डिग डाउन करो। दिस इज हाउ यू लर्न समथिंग फ्रॉम अ न्यू प्रोजेक्ट। लविन भाई, आपने कहाँ से उठाया? इवन स्टैक ओवरफ्लो सर्वे ऑफ 2026 टिल की से JavaScript is the top. Yeah, JavaScript is the top. See, only JavaScript, having only the knowledge of JavaScript is also good, but you should be able to use it both in the front end back end. मतलब node भी आए, front end में भी आए, बस JavaScript पता होना, it's not that worth it, to be honest, because only using JavaScript you can't do anything. इंडी सर, मुझे तो जावा भी पसंद आ रही है। एक ही गर्लफ्रेंड रखो भाई, दो मत बनाओ, नहीं तो प्रॉब्लम में आ जाओगे। जावास्क्रिप्ट पकड़ा है तो जावास्क्रिप्ट ही पकड़ो। मैं जावा इसलिए कर रहा हूँ बिकॉज आई एम रियली स्टक इनटू अ लूप ऑफ फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर जॉब रोल्स, एंड ऑल द ऑफर्स दैट आई एम गेटिंग आर इनटू फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर, इवन दो आई हैव वर्कड इन .NET and Node.js and all, but it is a scattered experience. So I thought once and for all, I'll just end the suffering, learn the Java, and try to get into a proper full stack SD2 job role. That is what my goal is. That's why I'm moving on here. Node.js भी मैं कर सकता था, लेकिन मैं बोला यार कोई कंपनी में तो इंटरव्यूज आई गेव, JavaScript नहीं मांग रहे थे, तो I had my own reasons. I want to buy a skateboard and learn skateboarding. Same here, bro. मेरा भी ये है. I actually learned surfing. So from that point, मेरे को है कि मेरे को ऐसे सारे स्पोर्ट्स सीखने हैं. Surfing is too fun. I did intermediate level in surfing. So I usually go in summers for surf. पूरा टैन होके गिर के आ जाता हूँ, लेकिन मज़ा आता है surfing, and skateboard is also on the same line. मोहम्मद हमजा, अभी AI यूज़ नहीं सीख रहा, थोड़ा सीख जाऊंगा फिर करूंगा। ये सही है, जब तक AI नहीं सीखे हो खुद से कोड लिखो, दैट इज़ बेटर। देन आई skateboard to my office. Cool, nice. What about the potholes in India? You have to leave the India for that. How do you manage work लाइव स्लीप मैनेज हो जाता है भाई मेरे लिए, इट्स नॉट अ बिग इशू। मैंने इससे कहीं गुना ज्यादा काम किया है, दिस इज नथिंग व्हाट आई एम डूइंग। आई हैव डेवलप्ड वन चैनल, एक बिजनेस पूरा सेटअप किया मैंने, 2 लाख सब्सक्राइबर, आई हैव सोल्ड दैट बिजनेस, क्रिएटेड टीम, इंटरव्यूज लेता था, टीम के साथ काम करता था, खुद काम करता था। दैट वाज सो हेक्टिक। आई यूज्ड टू राइट स्क्रिप्ट्स, I used to edit, I used to record. This is the easier, much easier life that I've chosen. कोई भी फॉरेन यूट्यूब चैनल से सीख लो। यस। अरे टर्मिनल का घी निकाल दूंगा टोटोरी। जावा इज फन, मैंने छोड़ दी थी, बाकी अब कंटिन्यू किया है। वेब डेव नोड जेएस से सही जा रहा है, कंसिस्टेंसी आ रही है, नाइस। नोड जेएस कहाँ से करूँ? एनीबडी? मैंने तो कोई यूट्यूबर से नहीं किया है। सीरियसली मैं कभी यूट्यूब से नहीं सीखा हूँ ना, टू बी ऑनेस्ट। जो भी मैं सीखा हूँ मेरे सीनियर वीनियर से सीखा हूँ। सीरियसली बोल रहा, C++ में स्टैटिक है, चीज़ें काफ़ी कंट्रोल्ड रहता है, इसलिए जावा ओके। C++ इज लाइक गुड। वेब स्क्रैपर आई एम मोस्टली फ्रंट एंड कर लिया, CSS किसका कॉपी। भाई समझ लो यार, कोड को समझ लो थोड़ा सा ना। CSS देखो, अभी प्रोडक्ट बनाना, ये करना, इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील, ठीक है। यू विल डू दैट एनीवेज। यू शुड बी एबल टू बिल्ड योर बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर, आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट। यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट एंड देन स्टार्ट विद द AI की AI को फिर काम पे लगाओ, पहले खुद काम कर लो। अभी ध्यान नहीं दे रहा, बट टाइम आएगा तब चूज करते हैं। यस, नाउ ओनली फोकस ऑन व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, यू आर डूइंग रियली गुड, डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट। ये क्या लग गया मेरे हाथ? बहनचो क्यों नहीं चला यार, स्टिल नॉट वर्किंग। मैं इसको बोलता क्योंकि मैंने ये कॉपी किया है कोड अजाइल गुरु का, सो आई एम नॉट श्योर। कैन यू चेक माय HTML parser, is it correct or is there any mistake? Cause this is oh. एक second, maybe the example that I'm using might be wrong. So example.domain, let me check this one. ऐसा ना हो कि वैसा हो जाए और वैसा हो गया तो वैसा, अच्छा है ही नहीं, है ही नहीं। So this is my response. So बता भाई क्या है, क्या करें हम। Guys kindly do like the stream, नहीं तो मैं बंद करके चला जाऊंगा भाई, सो जाऊंगा। मैं मस्त एक सीरीज देख रहा हूँ लोकी, मेरे को अच्छा लगा, एटलीस्ट मैं वो तो देख लूँ। वेब स्क्रैपर में मोस्टली फ्रंट एंड कर लिया, ये पढ़ा मैंने। अभी फ्रंट एंड बोरिंग है, ऐसा नहीं है भाई। फ्रंट एंड अभी तुम AI के वजह से बोल रहे हो, बट व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग ऑन फ्रंट एंड, इट वाज द बेस्ट थिंग दैट आई डिड। एक एक चीज़ पे जाके ट्रायल एंड एरर करना, ये करना, एंड आई वाज ऑन द क्रिएटिव साइड, सो आई रियली लाइक द फ्रंट एंड ड्यू टू एरर। खामोशियाँ CSS पता नहीं क्यों नहीं होता मेरे से। तुम लोग भाई रोते बहुत हो बहनचोद, तुम लोग वो है ना, गांड मराओ, इतना रोते हो भाई। ये नहीं होता, वो नहीं होता, भाई करने से सब होता है। तुम लोग करते ही नहीं हो तो कैसे होगा। बैठो, बैठ के एक एक CSS ट्राई करो, ये करो। तुम AI अभी बोल रहे हो फ्रंट एंड बना के आ गए, अब कैसे होगा ये। आउट ऑफ सर्वर एक्सपीरियंसिंग ह्यूज ट्रैफिक। Is AGI down? Let me close this. Hey, Harsh Bhosle has deleted something. This guy don't know that I can read deleted messages. मेरे को डिलीटेड मैसेज पढ़ने में बहुत इंटरेस्ट है. अभी मैं विदाउट एआई करता फ्रंट एंड कंफ्यूजिंग और फन है. एंजल क्या बात बोली. गाली दे रहा हूँ लेकिन सच में भाई. 6 घंटे का ट्यूटोरियल देख लिया 2 बार. अबे खुद से कोड लिखा. बताओ खुद से कोड लिखा. इट इज एन आयरनी दैट मैं अभी एआई से जनरेट कर रहा हूँ, बट ये मैंने खुद से लिखा हुआ है. उसको मैं फिक्स कर रहा हूँ कि सही है गलत है. आउट ऑफ सर्वर एरर्स. चल हट साले, कोडेक्स यूज कर लेंगे हम. एक ही तू थोड़ी है जिंदगी में. एंटी ग्रेविटी का सर्वर इज डाउन. गूगल के सर्वर डाउन हो गए भाई. 6 घंटे का ट्यूटोरियल 2 बार देख लिया भाई. एक बार बना भी लेते तो मजा आ जाता ना. सी मैं देर वॉज अ जावा टीचर इन आवर क्लास. सो वो टीचर थे हमारे. शी यूज टू से कि मतलब हाउ शी यूज टू टॉट. कोड लिखती थी क्लास में, ठीक है. वॉट एवर द कोड, मतलब एक एक लाइन बताती थी. दिस इज वॉट वी आर डूइंग, दिस इज वॉट वी आर डूइंग. एंड हम बोलते थे कि हमें समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. वो मैडम बोलती थी तुम बस मैं जो लिख रही हूँ उसको लिखो. जो मैं लिख रही हूँ बस वही लिखो. तुम्हें अपने आप एक दिन चमक जाएगा, आ जाएगा समझ में कि क्या हो रहा है. तो वैसे ही किया था भाई. बहुत दिन तक नहीं समझ में आ रहा था, लेकिन वो आया एक पॉइंट की उस बार आई वॉज जस्ट replicating what she was doing, and at one point in time I felt that yeah, I know this stuff now, so do that. मुझे लगता है AI 3 साल में गिर जाएगा. आई मीन ग्रोथ स्लो हो जाएगी. ग्रोथ तो स्लो होगी बिकॉज इट जस्ट स्टार्टिंग. The real issue, the input URL includes literal quotes. ये अच्छा, लिटरल कोट्स. ओ बहन जो ये प्रॉब्लम था उस पे मैं कोट्स दे रहा था क्योंकि मैं पोस्टमैन में वैसे लिखता था. तो अबे यार मैं तब से बहन जो गलत चीज के पीछे टाइम वेस्ट किया क्या. कोडेक्स इज बेटर देन ना. एंटी ग्रेविटी ने इतना टाइम वेस्ट किया अपना. अबे यार मैं गलत कोड लिख रहा था यहाँ पे ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ आई गो हियर एंड इफ आई कॉपी दिस एंड it is still not done because we have to implement the graph now. See, it's working. It extracted all the URLs. Man, chod. Roses are red, violets are blue. CEO ने स्टोरी देख ली. I'm gonna disappear very soon. No bro. हमजा ट्रू अभी ट्रेंड में है बस. ओशो. एवरी टेक का राइज एंड डाउन है. ट्रू. इम्प्रूवमेंट की लिमिट होती है. इट विल गो डाउनग्रेड. यस. डिलीट कर दिया स्टोरी. तुरंत बोलूँगा वेनम वहम ये सपने होगा. अरे उसको नहीं समझोगा. मैं भी पिंटरेस्ट टाइप का बात चार्ट ऐप एंड वेब क्रॉलर ट्राई करूँगा. या डू ट्राई एंड सी. द मैजिक ऑफ दिस मिनी प्रोजेक्ट्स इज दैट यू डोंट टेक मच टाइम. मतलब इसमें करने में ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा तुम्हें, लेकिन एक अच्छी अंडरस्टैंडिंग आ जाएगी. साथ ही साथ एक सिस्टम डिज़ाइन की कंसेप्ट भी सीख जाओ. सो दैट्स वाई आई एम डूइंग ऑल दिस स्टफ. अभी मैंने ये सुना, डिस्कॉर्ड का नोटिफिकेशन सुना. डिलीट किया क्या किसी ने. इंस्टाग्राम पे मज़ा आ रहा है मेरे को। मैंने अभी 2-3 दिन पहले से इंस्टाग्राम पेज बना के डालना चालू किया है। तो वॉट एवर आई एम डूइंग हियर, आई एम पोस्टिंग इट देयर। सी नाउ आई टेल यू द फन पार्ट नाउ। साला सीईओ अभी तक जगह क्यों है? सीईओ तो जगेगा ना भाई, सीईओ है वह। इसमें एम्प्टी आ रहे हैं ना, तो एम्प्टी अपने को स्किप करने हैं। एम्प्टी एम्प्टी एम्प्टी, ये यूआरएल्स के आ रहे हैं एम्प्टी। बेकरार है ख्वाब बुनने को। See, there are a slash domain slash protocols. These are like pages present on this page. So how much data it would take? इसने कितना डेटा लाया होगा भाई? Fetch responses, if I check, we are not storing anything yet. हमने JPA repository बनाई नहीं और मैं उसमें जाके चेक कर रहा हूँ डेटा है कि नहीं। What the fuck? I understand now. I'm good at Spring Boot, but I'm really bad at the basic core Java. I need to work on the core Java part now. क्या हुआ ये यश भाई के साथ? यश भाई के साथ बहुत ही अच्छा हुआ, थोड़ा सा बुरा हुआ है। शायद उसकी स्टोरी सीईओ ने देख ली। सीईओ के साथ मस्ती करके आया यश भाई अपने जॉब में। डेटाबेस कौन सा यूज़ कर रहे हो? करंटली डेटाबेस का कोई पॉइंट नहीं है, मैं कुछ सेव नहीं कर रहा हूँ, बट माई एसक्यूएल है। माई एसक्यूएल इज, आई हैव इट लोकली इंस्टॉल्ड एंड आई यूज इट एवरीवेयर, सो आई लाइक इट। आई गेस ब्रो इज अ बिग फैन ऑफ कमजोरिया। कमजोरिया क्या है? व्हाट इज कमजोरिया? इज इट अ मूवी? क्या है कमजोरिया भाई? एग्जैक्टली एक्सट्रैक्ट कर क्या रहा है ये? आप किस टाइप के लिंक्स? या सी, मैं तुम्हें बुक दिखाता हूँ, बुक से तुम्हें समझ में आ जाएगा। सो दिस इज अ डिजाइन वेब क्रॉलर। फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट पेज वी विल गिव द यूआरएल ऑफ द फर्स्ट पेज एंड like there could be many URLs on this first page, so we have to extract all the URLs and scroll to those URLs. So for example, there are 3 URLs, so there will be 3 web crawlers running from this. So a.com पे जाके वहाँ पे भी 3 URLs है, तो वहाँ पे और 3 जगह जाएगा। यहाँ पे 1 URL है तो यहाँ पे 1 जगह जाएगा, यहाँ पे 2 है तो यहाँ पे और 2 जगह जाएगा। सो यहाँ पे जाके फाइनली अपने को सारी URLs एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है। दिस इज द टास्क ऑफ web crawler now. Now this web crawler can be used. Now I am at the final page, so I need to have all the HTML of this page, of this page, of this page, of all the pages. So that is where I can use it. So Google Bot is a perfect example of a web crawler. So every website present on the earth is being crawled by the Google web crawler, and that's where it takes all the information and lists the website based on the SEO. So this is a basic version of that, the core logic of that is a, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, वेब क्रॉलर। सो हम बस अभी URLs एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं हर जगह से। सो दीज आर ऑल द URLs एंड यू कैन सी स्लैश डोमेन स्लैश प्रोटोकॉल्स, दीज आर द पेजेस प्रेजेंट ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर वेबसाइट। मतलब जो मैंने URL दिया कि दिस, ठीक है, इस URL में this URL there is this slash domains page. So if I copy this, hopefully there should be slash domains. Okay, so this page, okay, this page does not exist, but yeah, this page कुछ तो है इसमें। slash protocols, ये सब पेजेस है। सारे पेजेस का एक्सेस अपने को नहीं हो सकता है, कुछ पेजेस अनएक्सेसिबल होंगे, बट वी एटलीस्ट गेट कौन कौन से प्रोजेक्ट्स है। सो slash protocols, अच्छा स्लैश प्रोटोकॉल्स ऐसे ही है, स्लैश डोमेन्स। सो लाइक दिस। फर्स्ट डे सीईओ से मस्ती। अभी जो गाना गा रहे थे उसका नाम है कमजोरी है, जो लेटेंट में आया है। ओह अच्छा, मैं गाना गा रहा था अभी कोई, मैं कब गाना गा रहा था? It's a song on gym. Also listen. कोड फट गया तो इस वायरल यूट्यूब सॉन्ग. आई नो दैट. नाइस, समझ गया. कूल. ठीक है, तो वी हैव रीच्ड वन पॉइंट ओवर हियर. तो इसके बाद इसके बाद जो हम कर सकते हैं, वी कैन लिटरली क्रिएट अ ग्राफ यहाँ पे. तो जो भी ये एक्सट्रैक्टेड यूआरएल्स आ रहे हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल आई शो यू दिस. दिस इज एन एरे ऑफ एक्सट्रैक्टेड यूआरएल्स. ठीक है, सो दिस एरे एंड वी हैव टू गो. सो हम इसको एक क्यू में ऐड कर सकते हैं. वी कैन क्रिएट अ क्यू. अरे यार, ओके, एक क्यू बनाएंगे. उसमें हम सारे यूआरएल्स ऐड करेंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल a.com, b.com, c.com. so this is a queue. And if you know the BFS, there is a BFS that we do while queue is not empty. Okay, so we basically iterate on this. So जो भी ये queue का साइज है वो साइज ले लेंगे हम. एंड देन a.com की जितने भी नेबर्स है, वी इटरेट ऑन नेबर्स ऑफ a.com. तो इसके नेबर्स, एंड वी विल चेक इट शुड नॉट बी विजिटेड. इफ इट्स नॉट विजिटेड, we will go inside this and mark this particular neighbor, mark neighbor as visited. ठीक है, and add all the neighbors, add neighbor to queue, and then this neighbor will be added to queue. Neighbor, and our iteration will go on. So like this we can crawl through complete page using graph BFS. जो हम लीड कोड के क्वेश्चन हम यूज कर रहे हैं, सॉल्व कर रहे हैं, और DFS भी यूज कर सकते हैं इफ इन केस DFS और BFS. सो ग्राफ कैन बी यूज्ड ओवर हियर. तो मैं अभी फिगर आउट करता हूँ कि व्हाट्स द बेस्ट एंड सिंप्लीफाइड वे टू यूज ग्राफ ओवर हियर, बिकॉज मेरे को कंटेंट चाहिए. एंड ये सेम यूज केस मेरे को अपने ऑर्डर्स ऐप में भी यूज करना है, बिकॉज माई ऑर्डर्स ऐप, इफ यू गाइज नो दैट आई एम बिल्डिंग अ SaaS application, and in that one I have a similar but not that far but a simple use case in that to parse the email. So I'll use that. Sir, with this crazy schedule, how does your girlfriend survive? बताएंगे. अब समझ आया लेविन भाई फोकस क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे. पर्सनल नहीं जाना. पर्सनल तो देवा उठा ले रे बाबा. मजा आया मेरे को आज. ये मजा मैं इंडिया में सबको देना चाहता हूँ. इन्होंने बहुत कुछ बनाया है, तो मैं और इसको एक्सटेंड करूँगा, है ना. दे हैव दिस seed URL that we did, URL frontier that we did, HTML downloader we did, DNS resolver we haven't given a fuck to it, content parser yeah we built, content scene yeah. See, this is a graph ka algorithm. Content scene, okay, content storage, link extractor, URL filter, URL scene, and URL storage. So this is how we are storing. This web crawler is just storing URL, but the whole point of web crawler is not just to save the URLs, to use that HTML parsed data. To download web page must be translated into an IP. This I need to see क्या है और क्या टाइप के क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं इस पे. This we did. Now DFS versus BFS. Yes, you can think of the web as directed graph. Complete web is a directed graph. Where the web pages serve as nodes and hyperlinks URLs as edges. The crawl process can be seen as traversing directed graph from one page to others. Two common graph traversal algorithms. However, DFS is usually not good choice, yeah, because DFS is a depth first search. So in the DFS, actually we go to the last node. We go to last node first, and then we go from here to here to here, unless or until we get the final node, we move and then come back. So that is not a very efficient way. BFS is an efficient way. Most links from the same page webs are linked back to the same host. All the links in the wikipedia.com are internal links, making the crawler busy processing URLs from we have to fix this. Politeness is a term कि हम कोई भी वेबसाइट पे अगर हम अपना क्रॉलर चला रहे हैं तो दे शुड नो कि हु इज कमिंग हियर. They should not consider it as a DOS attack, and we should keep the request polite. That means with some time interval, we should go and check the website, and we should try to avoid parallel queries on that particular website. So मैं कल इस पे आता हूँ कि जो BFS DFS है, I'll come to this point tomorrow because अभी मैं I don't have any plan for that. Today's plan was just to build this first part of this जो मैंने बोला था. HTML parser we did first, then download the feature that we created and the controller, and so that the API should work. That is working. That part is done. The next part is gray area. I'll read about it and I'll come tomorrow and we'll do that. ठीक है. बहुत कुछ है यार इसमें, मतलब सिंपल ही कंसेप्ट है लेकिन बहुत अच्छे से है इसमें. सो विल सी. And then after this, I will again resume on my SaaS product, Orders app, and I'll literally use this concept over there. Data noise, yeah, there are so many things. Okay, back to the guys. Kindly like the stream. ये बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक क्यों? बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक ज़्यादा हुआ क्या? आपकी आवाज अलग है, मेरी आवाज अलग आ रही है. फ्रीलांसिंग भी करते हो? मैं नहीं करता फ्रीलांसिंग भाई. अभी लोग आपकी आवाज सुनना चाहते हैं. मेरी आवाज नहीं आ रही है क्या तुम लोगों को? मेरी आवाज नहीं आ रही है? एक्चुअली म्यूजिक थोड़ा चेंज कर दे रहा है जो आप समझा रहे हो. अगर आप कुछ सीरियस बात कर रहे हो देन म्यूजिक उसको थोड़ा फनी अच्छा. लेट मी शट दिस म्यूजिक डाउन फॉर नाउ. थैंक्स अथर्व. मे बी जस्ट आई एम फाइंडिंग दिस रॉन्ग. नो. पढ़ने वाला कैसा भी म्यूजिक में ये ऐसे मम्मी पापा बोलते हैं भाई, पढ़ने वाला कहीं भी पढ़ लेता है. रोमन रेंस आ रही है. नाइस. मैंने तो समझा दिया, अब तो ब्लैंक पेज है सामने. हाँ, एक्सटेंसिबिलिटी यही अपने को करना है. तो ये बनाते हैं, एक और दिन देते हैं इस पे. DFS BFS ग्राफ्स कर लेते हैं इस पे ना. सो बिकॉज वी हैव लिटरली सॉल्व 40 क्वेश्चंस, लीड कोड क्वेश्चंस ऑन ग्राफ. सो I'll not skip it like this. So I'll figure out how to use graphs in here and I'll come up with a good approach. See, I'm trying to oversimplify things over here for you guys, for me as well, because whenever we do something new, if it's easy for the first time, then we are able to understand it and do it completely on our own. If not, if we start with some harder concept, there are hard topics in this book. Then it becomes a resistance. It creates a procrastination that we really want to avoid. So that's why I'm trying to simplify. You have seen my GitHub repos. I have simplified all the code, even the rate limiter. I have very simplified that part. So that is what I'm trying to do over here. ठीक है, बोलो किसी को कुछ क्वेश्चन है तो पूछो, बिकॉज आई एम डन फ्रॉम माई साइड. एंड मेरे को ये इंस्टाग्राम पसंद आ रहा है क्योंकि ये इंस्टाग्राम चूतिया प्लेटफॉर्म है और इस पर चूते चीज़ें ही चलती है भाई. अच्छा कुछ डालो तो नहीं चलेगा. अगर मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे, वॉट एवर आई हैव डिड, आई हैव जस्ट फास्ट फॉरवर्डेड इट एंड पोस्टेड इट. पीपल आर लाइकिंग. किसको क्या समझ में आ रहा है कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ इस पर, लेकिन लोगों को समझ अच्छा लग रहा है. Instagram is a shit platform. मेरे पास एक इमेज है रेडिट की, भेजो. पढ़ने वाला कहीं भी पढ़ लेता है. Bro, does applying in LinkedIn helps? Not really. It helps. मेरा करंट जॉब LinkedIn से ही मिला है तो I'll say yes, it does help. Somebody approached me on LinkedIn, and that's how I got into this new job. Bro, what do you do for enjoyment? This is what I do for it. भाई आई प्ले क्रिकेट ब्रो. मैं बॉलिंग करता हूँ यार. मैं बॉलिंग करता हूँ. और तो क्या ही कर सकते हैं ब्रो. आई डू बाइकिंग. बाइक चलानी अच्छी लगती है मेरे को. बॉलिंग करता हूँ. एंड दिस इज व्हाट आई एंजॉय. अब मेरे को अप्रोच कर लो. मेरे बाप की कंपनी होती ना तो मैं तुम्हें अप्रोच करता ब्रो. काइंडली लाइक द स्ट्रीम गाइस यार. आज मतलब 12 लाइक. बहुत ही कम, बहुत ही बेकार स्टेट में है हम आज. ऐसा ना करें आप. अगर यही करना होता तो मेरे पास एक बेटर ऑप्शन है. मैं मस्त कोई सीरीज देखता, सो जाता. टेक केयर एंड गेट सम रेस्ट. यस यस. व्हाट्स योर नेम? यू आर सो कंसर्न्ड अबाउट माय पर्सनल लाइफ. कार्लेन जज. कार्लेना जज. या श्योर आई विल एंड दिस स्ट्रीम एंड डोंट वरी ब्रो. मैं अच्छे से सोता हूँ, सब कुछ ये करता हूँ. डूइंग मोर वर्क इज नेवर अ इशू फॉर मी. इसके बाद हम क्या पिक कर सकते हैं ना. वेब क्रॉलर तो मैं कल खत्म कर दूंगा. सो गिव मी सम. आई वाज थिंकिंग ऑफ क्यू, मैसेजिंग क्यू, बट देन मैसेजिंग क्यू लाइक I'll need two services at least to contact with each other. Mm, if anybody is wondering which book is this, it is a system design interview book by Alex Yu. It's a very popular and good book. So we have actually done URL shortener, now web crawler, and then we did rate limiter as well. Scale from 0 to million, it is a good thing. I am thinking about this. This is the first chapter. Maybe I should do this कि how to scale some application, because I'll understand many new concepts from this. मेरे को पता नहीं है ये कैसे करना है. So ये कर सकते हैं. मिलियन. हाँ, इसमें वर्टिकल स्केलिंग एंड हॉरिजॉन्टल स्केलिंग है. सो दिस विल बी अ रियली गुड टॉपिक नेक्स्ट पॉइंट में, मतलब नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में. सो कल का स्ट्रीम तो वी विल डू इट ऑन द वेब क्रॉलर, बट उसके बाद आई विल स्टार्ट ऑन दिस, बिकॉज बहुत टाइम से ये हॉरिजॉन्टल स्केलिंग, वर्टिकल स्केलिंग, शार्डिंग, ये सब चीज़ें पेंडिंग में है. विल डू दिस. इसमें माई स्क्यूएल डेटाबेस यूज़ करना है, विच इज़ परफेक्ट. Perfect, we'll do this next. Load balancer, database replication, and this we will learn many things in this one. So next project will be this. Scaling. ठीक है. सिस्टम डिजाइन चार्ट के खत्म करेंगे भाई. किसी ने गलती से पूछ लिया बस अपने से ना, तो वो खत्म है सामने वाला इंटरव्यूअर. इतना अच्छे से करेंगे हम. ग्रेट स्ट्रीम, मेरे को पढ़ के अच्छा लगा. लविन पांडे, पर्सनल इश्यूज डिस्कस ना करें यहाँ पे. इसके लिए हम कुछ हेल्प नहीं कर सकते. एक्सप्लिसिट वाला नहीं, बट भेजा है 2 फोटो जो पब्लिक में दिखा सकते हैं ऑफ टॉपिक सेक्शन में. ओके, दिस इज व्हाट आई लाइक व्हेन यू गाइस शेयर समथिंग फनी ऑफ टॉपिक. पढ़ने वाला गए. कभी कभी अपन बस ये भी कर लेते हैं. देर आर सो मेनी मीम्स ऑन रेडिट. आई विल गेट दोज मीम्स. इस दिन बस मीम ही देखेंगे, मीम रिव्यू करेंगे, मजा आएगा. फर्स्ट वन इज मी. नो, यू आर नॉट दिस गाय इज यूजिंग पेन एंड पेपर. यू आर यूजिंग एआई ब्रो. तुम खुद से कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो, सब कुछ एआई से करवा रहे हो. तो दिस इज नॉट यू ब्रो, लविन. यार नींद आ रहा है अभी ना. चलते हैं. मैं कोड पुश कर देता हूँ जितना भी किया है उतना. एंड देन विल सी. गाइस लाइक करो यार, एटलीस्ट 15 लाइक तो चाहिए. आई कैन सी 18 people watching right now and we are not having 15 likes. Do like the stream. 15 लाइक दो, तब जाके मैं सुकून से सो सकता हूँ. भेजो भेजो, विवाद कर लेंगे भाई, भेजो तुम। लाइक करो गाइस, कम ऑन, लाइक द स्ट्रीम। क्या बेहाल है भाई, लाइक नहीं कर रही, कुछ नहीं कर रही मियाँ। Nobody on the YouTube, literally, I'm literally telling you guys, nobody on the YouTube is even thinking about creating the project out of the system design concepts. I'm literally doing it for you. किसी को परवाह नहीं है ये करने की, मतलब कोई नहीं करता, लेकिन I am doing this just for you guys, just for me and just for you guys. So it, तुम, that's because you will never have to do these projects because कोई करता नहीं है इसको project में convert. See, these are just concepts. Many of people just read it, watch a video and then move on. कोई अभी फॉर एग्जाम्पल रेट लिमिटर, हु वुड हैव थॉट कि आई कैन क्रिएट अ कंप्लीट रेट लिमिटर प्रोजेक्ट आउट ऑफ दैट, write my own algorithms and do the project. But mostly people know, okay, rate limiter just gives 429 and use it in any of the system design question में फॉर एग्जाम्पल कहीं पे ज़रूरत है तो उसमें यूज़ कर लिया रेट लिमिटर. But we went deep dive, we did a deep dive in the rate limiter and we have created an absolutely fantastic project out of that. So similarly I'm trying to do over here. So if you guys really want me to do this, like करना पड़ेगा तुम लोगों को stream को, and then I can sleep peacefully. भेज दिया है but risk है bro. वर्टिकल स्ट्रीम कर सकते हैं, रीच बढ़िया मिलती है भाई. मेरे को वर्टिकल शॉर्ट्स वॉर्ट्स में नहीं जाना है, उसमें एकदम ही इम्पेशेंट ऑडियंस है. दिस पढ़ने वाला वर्टिकल स्ट्रीम में नहीं जाना है भाई मेरे को, उसमें वो ऑडियंस गंदी ऑडियंस है, इम्पेशेंट ऑडियंस है, हम कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते उनके साथ. आई वॉन्ट टू कम्युनिकेट विद द ऑडियंस because many people text me on LinkedIn, they are texting me on LinkedIn, तो हम कुछ ना कुछ डिस्कशन हो रहा है, डिस्कॉर्ड पे बातें हो रही है. सो आई लाइक दैट. कम्युनिटी बिल्ड करना है ब्रो, बिजनेस नहीं बिल्ड करना है, कम्युनिटी बिल्ड करना है. ठीक है, आई डोंट सी यू गाइज लाइकिंग द स्ट्रीम. लाइक्स नहीं आ रहे, मुझे लगता है आपकी चीज़ें हाई लेवल है थोड़ी. हाई लेवल क्या बनाया भाई मैंने, एकदम ही बेसिक चीज़ है बनाई है ना मैंने. मेरी चीज़ कहाँ हाई लेवल है भाई. चलो गाइस, तुम ना लाइक्स नहीं दे रहे हो आज, तो मैं स्ट्रीम एंड करता हूँ भाई, नहीं चाहिए मेरे को फिर ऐसे. चलो गाइस, इट वाज अ गुड स्ट्रीम एंड अरे मैं कट हो रहा हूँ क्या? ओके चलो, थैंक यू ऑल फॉर ज्वाइनिंग द स्ट्रीम. मतलब ऑडियंस ऑडियंस तो है, ऑडियंस तो बहुत बहुत ही ज़्यादा हाई लेवल की ऑडियंस है भाई. किसी किसी दिन वी रीच ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 50 लाइक्स, 600 700 व्यूज, एंड थर्सडे के दिन तो यही बकचोदी होती है. सैटरडे वी विल हैव मोर फन. Okay, I'm heading back to stream. Good night, everyone. May the moon shine so brightly tonight that all your preservance are met with a wonderful smile. But आज अमावस्या है ब्रो, आज मून शाइन नहीं करेगा, बट ठीक है. हेडिंग बैक टू स्लीप. ये शर्ट पे क्या है एनीमे? ये मेरा रूम पार्टनर एनीमे का फैन था, तो भाई जो उसके वजह से मैंने टी शर्ट लिया. मेरे को एक भी नहीं पता एनीमे क्या है क्या नहीं, बट इट जस्ट लुक्स कूल, दैट्स व्हाई आई वियर दोस टी शर्ट्स. आई मेंट ये बकचोदी करने की हमें आदत नहीं. गुड नाइट ब्रो, ही इज अ रियली गुड कम्युनिकेटर. हम सबको इंग्लिश बहुत अच्छी अच्छी नहीं, बहुत अच्छी आना बहुत ज़रूरी है. ससुके उचिला है वो, हाँ शायद. ये बकचोदी करने की आदत नहीं है, ये सब बहुत ज़रूरी है पता है. बिकॉज अगर ये दो बंदे फॉर एग्जांपल, एक बंदा बहुत ही खतरनाक स्किल्ड है, टैलेंटेड है, लेकिन वो अपने चीज़ों को मतलब किसी को कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर पाता जो भी उसका नॉलेज है. एंड देन देर इज अ मीडियोकर बंदा है एंड बट ही कैन रियली कम्युनिकेट वेल. So the one who can really communicate well gets a upper hand always. Yes. What's going on in the chat? Chat is going crazy. अरे वो सीआईडी का मीम है. ओके ओके. ये बच्चे देखा. What if the YouTube chat had that option to share the gifs or images or something ना, तो chat would have become very good. क्या मैं ये chat बना सकता हूँ? Can I create a separate chat? Why should we depend on this YouTube chat? No, but there is a Discord. Not everyone on Discord, but everyone is on the YouTube. But in the YouTube chat, there is no option for images. एक बार एक वीक ओनली इंग्लिश स्ट्रीम करते हैं. I try to keep this. I started the stream only keeping in mind that it will be only in English, because you have seen that that guy from Vietnam joins, Agile Guru from London joins, so that's why I try to keep it in English. But तुम लोग ऐसी बकचोदी कर ही लेते हो कि मेरे को हिंदी में आना ही पड़ता है. Saddest here, a lot of them. डेमन स्लेयर एनिमे का कोई कैरेक्टर नेम नहीं याद. डेमन स्लेयर. डेमन स्लेयर क्या है? डेमन स्लेयर भी एनिमे है क्या? मैं कुछ देखता नहीं यार ज़्यादा ना, मैं बहुत कम देखता हूँ, मैं किताबें ज़्यादा पढ़ता हूँ. मॉड ही गायब हो जाए. इंग्लिश इज़ फाइन, या इंग्लिश इज़ फाइन. I actually want to keep these things in English because everybody who is in the IT can easily understand the English. Hindi comes out when we get frustrated. And if I get too frustrated, then Marathi also comes out. Demon Slayer भी anime. Oh, okay, okay. शायद सुना है मैंने Demon Slayer. HM Clam. Where are you from, man? HM Clam. What's your name? Where are you from? Looks new here. Hey, do you have any Reddit thread where there is like the jokes in our field, like developer field? If you have, I really wanna look at that. Jai Maharashtra. So you are from here only, huh? Jai Maharashtra. All my meetings and conversation at my company happens in English. Yeah, company में तो everything happens only in English. अपनी भाषा में गाली देने का अलग ही feel. Yes. You guys haven't heard any gali from me in Marathi. That would feel really flagger bossum, or what is the word? Flagger gas, flagger boss, what the fuck? I don't know. My CEO has an UK accent. Maybe he might have lived there. See, if somebody in India, while talking to Indians, is using an Videsi accent, it feels very not original, I'll say. Flagger, flaggergasted. Yeah, flaggergasted. ऐसे तो English है भाई अपनी. I have lived in many states, so only Thamba from Maharashtra. He will be shifting to South Korea this month. Oh, nice. But I feel that whenever I go abroad, whenever I go in other countries and talk to people in English, the accent really changes. You know, this is how we are talking in India in English. But if I go out and talk to other people, my English automatically changes. मेरे को खुद को शर्म आती है कि भाई मैं ये क्या मस्ती कर रहा हूँ. घर जाने को flabbergasted. Thank you, HM Clan. I really want to know your name, bro. उसने देवनागरी भाषा में लिख के मेरे को बताया कि इसको ऐसे प्रोनाउंस करते हैं, चूते। फ्लैबरगेस्टेड। गाइस, एटलीस्ट लाइक कर दो यार, अभी वी आर हैविंग लिटिल फन। 13 लाइक्स पे क्यों अटके हुए हैं हम? तुम लोगों को नहीं लगता कि एटलीस्ट इसको 15 लाइक दे दे तो ही कैन स्लीप इन पीस? नावत खाया है। शेक्सपियर इज हियर इन द चैट ब्रो। Bro, why don't you try to get into government jobs? Bro, I don't like, see, my father was a government contractor, and since childhood I have seen these government officers doing corruption, asking for bribes in such a shameless manners. I've never felt to, like, I have hate towards these government jobs. Not just I don't dislike, I have a hate toward these government jobs. I really don't like government jobs. I generally consume English from tutorials made by Westerners, so it kind of has influenced my accent. Yeah, it has, bro. It has really influenced. क्या बात बोली? Yes sir. कौन सी बात बोली? Politics everywhere, please guys. ये टॉप चैट पे क्यों जा रहा है? मेरे को लाइव चैट चाहिए ना. Politics everywhere, please guys. Same boat. Okay, it's time to take a leave now. It would have been really better if two of you guys, I can see 15 people watching right now, two of you have at least liked the stream. मेरे को मजा आ जाता, लेकिन कोई नहीं. दुनिया मादर चौधरी, मेरी चार्ट भी मादर चौधरी है मेरे ख्याल से. ओ माइन वाज इन आर्मी, सो ओनली गुड एक्सपीरियंस फॉर मी. या आर्मी में तो या इट इज गुड एक्सपीरियंस, बट इफ यू सीन इफ यू वुड हैव सीन इन, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, कंस्ट्रक्शन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सिविल एरियाज, वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा करप्शन है. बहुत, हर एक का 2% फिक्स है. 2% इससे, 2% सरपंच भी तुमसे पैसे लेता है, एमएलए लेता है, सब लोग लेते हैं भाई. या आर्मी इज बेटर ऑलवेज. लॉल 15 लाइक्स, ओ थैंक यू. चलो यार, बहुत हो गया. Chalo, thank you all for joining the stream, and tomorrow we will continue on the web crawler, the part that I left, and we will see you tomorrow. It was nice, and again, congratulations to you, Yash, bro. You did it finally. Just try to stay away from your CEO. Better, that is better. Rest, you know. I'm not on Reddit, but please drop a message if you want to connect. I'm also not on Reddit. I just want to see good threads on the Reddit. Reddit पे कौन है भाई? Discord, you can join the Discord or maybe on LinkedIn or wherever. Discord is better. Discord पे मजा आता है. There is a pinned comment, pinned chat in the pinned comment in the chat. Yeah, take care guys. Take care. Thank you all. Good night, and we will come tomorrow again. We will do the same thing, and after that we will do scaling wala part. So thank you all tuning in. Take care. Bye bye. And those who haven't liked the stream, may you don't get a good night's sleep. He's going to South Korea. He'll never find out. If I meet him someday, I'll tell. Oh, he's CEO. He's CEO, bro. चलो चलो चलते हैं guys. Thank you all. Bye bye.